Hey, it's Archie Luxury. How are you today? It's all very good. It's all very good. Let's run a theme and let's get the show started. Hey, what do you reckon? Let's get the show on the way. We want to get the show underway. We've got a great show lined up for you today. A couple of really great topics, many great things in the industry, in the world here. Okay, let's just run a short intro, and then we'll start the show. There we go, guys. It's Archie Luxury, and welcome. Welcome to the streams. What can I say? So, yes, it is what it is. What can I say today, guys? Yeah, it is what it is. This is the way it goes. Why am I jealous of Bears Patek Aspirations? Wow, that's a great topic to have there. Great topic, and it's something great there. Let's have a look here. Let's just get a few. We're going to post a few links. We'll get the links happening, and we'll see what's happening. Thank you. We got a few super chats already in. We got Ali Reza. Hey, Moo! The Don Tourbillon sent us. Hey, thank you, Ali. And I got to tell you something. You know, it's always good to have a bit of a joke and a laugh with the guys here. We want to reinvigorate the live streams. Do I got anything against JJ? No. JJ's cool. JJ's okay. He's cool. You know what? He's a clever operator, and hey, you know what? I just wanted to respice things a bit. He's a cool guy. I got nothing against anybody. Naki, Curly, JJ, it's okay. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter. And you know, the thing is, sometimes, you know, it's this type of industry. It is what it is, and it's good to see. It's good to see what happens, you know, and to be totally. I got to be honest with you guys. This streams themselves there, they can be a little bit difficult. They can be difficult. It's tough streaming every day. But the thing is, we try and put on a good show. And we got the link pinned. We got a poll running. Should Bear get a second Patek? Hey, Boo. Hey, Boo. And I got to tell you, this is what it is there. So, yeah, it is what it is. Now let's have a look here. What can we say? What can we do? You know, guys, I always try my best to get things doing good things. We've got Toyota Mo, good friend of mine, Toyota Mo. he always likes to send me the screenshots. He always likes to send me the screenshots. And a big thank you to Toyota Mo. Big thank you. Thank you, Toyota, for doing that. I've still got my Toyota Mo sponsorship behind the monitor. There we go. Toyota Mo. Let's have a look here. We got Ali Reza, $2. Hey Moo, the Don Tourbillon sent us. Thank you. Ali's a great guy. I saw he had a great skit about Luxie. That was hilarious. We got Rick Foss, 20 knock. 20 knock. Bear's trying to jump on. It's the browser telling me this is a common problem. I've had this problem. Bear's trying to jump on. I can't jump on. He can't jump on. What has he got to do to get over this issue here? This is where you're trying to use your smartphone to jump on the stream, but it won't let you on. We'll have to see. It's it's annoying. This is annoying, Bear. What can I say to him now? Fuck. It's just annoying. He clicks on the link and it doesn't go through. Let me just have a look at this. This link is such a pain in the ass at times. Let me have a look. If I click on the link, it goes in. I'm maybe reboot your smartphone. That may be what we have to do there. I'm very sorry, Bear. It is a common bloody problem, but shit, what can I do? Rick Foss, 20 knock. JJ sent me here. Thank you. No problems with JJ. He's cool. Look, I got a bit shitted off. Sometimes, I like to play it honestly. I got shitted off. He had a diva moment against me. I didn't acknowledge him. He got the shits and that was it. And I thought, fuck, man, it was just nasty vibe. But I don't actually mind the guy. I met him in New York. He was actually a perfect gentleman to me. And I got to be honest with you, it's probably best not to go to New York. Money's a bit tight. We got Rich Mitch, £2. What happened to Lux Show? Arrested for touching. So Lux just rang me and said, look, I just don't feel like doing the shows. And you got to remember, these shows can really zap your mental health. You got people constantly attacking you. Oh, why you do this? Oh, you do this. This is shit. This is constantly being attacked. And you may think it's easy, cushy job to have here. But if you're constantly nitpicked, micromanaged, nitpicked, it can be quite devastating. And that's kind of what happens there. So he just wanted the night off. Patel Philippe, $2 Canadian. Why has Lux abandoned us? The good news is he will be back. He'll be back in the morning. I have spoken to Lux this morning. He will be back in the morning. You know, that's the I got to tell you, it's it is how it is. You know, sometimes in life, it's just not always easy. Okay, it's just not always easy. You try and do these streams, your mental health. I've got issues at the moment. I'm finding it difficult myself. I got problems with my older son. And actually, I was talking to John Suckerhorn this morning, and I'm just dealing with so many things. And I like to try and fix things. I like to be a bit of a fixer, but you can't always do that. You can't always do that. And it's kind of how it is.
Yo, this content sucks, man. Stop the monologue. Let's talk some fucking watches, motherfucker.
Let's talk some fucking watches.
All right. I'll let you run the show, big boy, but like, talk some watches. I'm done with this loser talk. This is loser talk. And JJ sent you the link. Hey, boo. Hey, boo. Yeah. I'll see you later.
Hey,
bye.
I just want to tell you, man, I got nothing against JJ. JJ's a cool guy. JJ is
I like JJ.
He is a very cool guy. And you know, look, I may have stirred up a bit of shit. You know, I was a bit bored. I was just thought, what the fuck can I do? My channel's sinking like shit. JJ's a good friend. You know what? He made a lot of money. And
well, there you go, full screen, baby. JJ, come back.
Yeah, JJ made a lot of money, which is good. I'm really happy that he made money. Okay,
I'm happy to. But again, this is loser talk. Pull up Monochrome's website. Tell us what you love, what you hate. Talk to us about watches. I don't come here for loser talk. We come here to talk some fucking watches, man.
Okay. We got Patel Philippe, $2. Happy birthday, medium legend. Who's that? That's
Toyota Mo. We love Toyota Mo.
Toyota Mo. Look at that, Toyota Mo.
Big happy birthday to Toyota Mo.
Happy birthday! I'm gonna sing happy birthday to him because he is a legend. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Toyota Mo. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. May all your Lexuses come in at once.
Fuck, at least you didn't do the Marilyn Monroe one. That when you do that one, that's a little you get a little scandalous.
Scandalous. We've got another super chat here. Let's have a look here. We got Basil's Beazles, member for 26 months. Hey, boo. JJ sent the link for you. Kumbaya Arch.
Kumbaya.
By the way, Can, please send my link wherever the fuck you want from now on. Okay? The link ban is over.
We've unbanned the link ban. All right. Okay. Let's pull
that lever. Pull that lever.
Hold the lever, guys.
And we got Madman, $20. Can we please get a happy birthday for our XXL friend?
One more time. Do Marilyn Monroe this time.
Friend Toyota Mo, and a belated happy birthday to my brother from another mother, Ryan Hoffery. I'm sorry I missed all the live stream yesterday, mate. Happy birthday to Toyota Mo. Happy birthday, Toyota Mo. Happy birthday, Mr. Lexus. Happy birthday to you.
There you go for Toyota Mo.
Yeah, guess what I was doing? I was actually writing a card for Toyota Mo. Look at that.
Are you gonna write the card?
Toyota
Do it live on air. We got 150 viewers. Just do it live on air for Mo. He's been a good friend of ours in the Archieverse, and
Do
we
we
love
have
our
an address to send it to?
Yeah, you know what? I can figure it out with Mo. No problem. I'll figure it out.
Okay. Here we go. Let's do this here. I'm gonna write this as we speak. To Toyota Mo. We love you from the Archieverse. We love you. We love you from the Archieverse. We wish you well. We wish you well. Enjoy the LV box. Enjoy the LV box. Please super chat JJ. Love always. Archie. There we go. Toyota Mo. To Toyota Mo, we love you from the Archieverse. We wish you well. Enjoy the LV box. Please super chat JJ. Love always Archie. And I'm going to do some a little bit of art for Toyota Mo. Can I do some art?
Please do.
I am going to draw we know Toyota Mo has one of those LV boxes, doesn't he?
He does. I think he does. I don't know.
He's got the grey one. You know that he's got the grey one?
It's the best one to have. You like the monogram, right? You like the monogram. I like the grey ones personally myself.
I love the grey ones till I got that fucking fakester. The fraudster. There we go. I've drawn an LV box.
Oh, that's a good card, man. Bravo. Good effort.
And what else can I draw for him? We will.
Well, let's move the show along. Got some super chats. We got some watch talk to do.
Move the show along there. We got some good super chats there. We got some great super chats. So happy birthday, Toyota Mo. We love you. We got Patel Philippe, $2 poll update. Now the poll update here, we have got it's neck and neck. Should Bear get a second Patek? 37% say yes, 14% no. Hey Boo, 50%. By the way, Bear was saying he's got that problem. He can't get on. Do you know anything about that problem?
Yeah, apparently your StreamYard for some reason requires like the app if you're using the phone. If you're not like I have keys, right? So it just lets me in. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out with him. I'm just texting him on the side just to help him get on. But I do have some watches up here for you to talk.
If I give him keys, he should be able to click it. And
I already gave him. I'm way ahead of you, man. Let's focus on the watches. That's all you got to do. Talk to me about these watches. Studio Underdog, one of Bear's favorite shitter brands, has partnered up with H. Poser and C. What do you think of this collab with Studio Underdog and H. Poser and C?
I got to tell you, they looks amazing. I love the purple.
Purple and yellow is your thing?
Exactly. What do you think of that color there? Isn't it amazing or not? What do you think?
I mean, I like the colors purple and yellow. I don't know, though. Like, I'm not a big Studio Underdog fan, but Bear is, like, in love with these watches for some reason. He was talking to me about them at Watch Time New York. He knows I'm not into these micro brands. I didn't think you're into these micro brands, but the fact that Moser's doing a collab with them is it's pretty cool, man. Moser does some cool marketing gimmicks, and I think this one's decent.
Yeah. I'd have to agree with you there. It looks pretty damn incredible. What I really do like about it is the colors are so vibrant. What's the price point? What's the price point here? What's the price point?
Let's have a look. Let's get to brass tacks, Archie Luxury. Brass tacks. Ooh, here we go, AC3. What do you think?
Ooh, what the fuck? 60 grand?
60 grand Swiss francs.
No.
Swiss francs.
Studio Underdog? What the? No.
Well, no. So you got that. That's for the Moser. The Studio Underdog is a Salida movement. Obviously, it's a micro brand, right? The Moser has an enamel dial, which is really cool. Sunburst pattern, Maracuja Fume Ground. Very cool. Archie, if you look at this one, it's interesting. They're using 18,000 beats per hour. The a low beat movement, 7-day power reserve.
Yeah, you know, Patek used to use a lot of low beat movements.
Yeah, they're
They use
vintage,
21,
right?
6, 18. That's a fairly interesting.
Well, this is their perpetual calendar. I love Moser's perpetual calendar. It's unfortunate if Higgy was listening, he actually has like photos of how the mechanism works. It's really cool. But this is their famous. You were looking at one of these perpetual calendars at one point, right?
Yes, I was. I was offered a swap with my super collector friend Dave. Yes, I was. I was offered a swap.
Yeah, and I think it was for like the Breguet, the JLC, and something else. It was like 3 watches. I told you to do it because I think the Moser Perpetual is actually a really cool watch. Perpetual calendar, good brand, good finish on this piece. But that's why it's like 60 grand. It's a perpetual calendar and
Yes.
an enamel dial. Like it's decent value for what they're charging. It's actually decent value, I would say.
Yes. I got to tell you, it's oh, look at the Bulgari. What's with the brown?
Aluminum GNT Fender limited edition.
Let me catch up here, little Dave. $2. Is Luxy scared and intimidated by Boo? Nah, he's okay. He'll be back. He'll be back. Rich Mitch, £2. We crowdfunded a week's break from YouTube for AC3. Thank you, Rich Mitch. And we got Mr. Bark, R5. You should take 1 day weekly break. This day, prepare content and do special stream on Friday or Sunday, only with special guests with content. Good idea. And Ryan Jeff Hoffery, $2. Future Oz President Madman. Happy birthday, Toyota Mo. Now, I got to tell you,
And by the way,
actually...
Brody just corrected. It's 59,000 for the price. That's actually even better value, Brody, because perpetual calendar, enamel dial, 59,000 Swiss francs isn't bad. But that's for the pair actually, so that's pretty cool. Go ahead, Archie. Sorry.
$1,000.
We get both watches. So this is the Bulgari you asked me to pull up. This is apparently it's got some like tribute to the. So Angelic, if you're listening, big Fender Stratocaster fan, Angelic. Apparently it's the colors of the original Fender Strat, which is the sunburst color. Really cool. I mean, I don't know, Angelic, if you're in the chat, if you want to chime in what you think of this one, but this caught your eye, Archie. That's what this watch is it's trying to depict the Stratocaster. What's going on, Bear?
Cool.
Oh, it was a journey.
Bear, can I go back to the Studio Underdog one real quick? Because we didn't get a chance to talk about it. I know this is your brand. You like this brand, so.
I own 2 of them. This was a journey, Tan. This was a journey to get the keys and jump on. Why can't I jump on without the keys now? Did Archie fuck up something?
Nah, it's his StreamYard. Other people have said this. Like to get onto a StreamYard, you need to use the app if you're on the phone. But if you have keys, you can bypass the app. That's why I gave Bear keys, and now Bear can pull up anything he wants to pull up as well. He can just click the shit and pull it up if he wants to. So.
Oh, interesting. I'll learn. I'll be like Mike the Snake. I'll be as competent as Mikey.
Studio Underdog, Bear, 59,000 Swiss francs for the perpetual calendar and the Studio Underdog. What do you think? I think this is a good deal. I like these pieces. I think the colors are great.
This is collaboration with Moser, right?
That's right. Yeah.
I think it's remarkably beautiful.
So Brody's even saying the Funky Perpetual Blue is 54,000. Well, that's what I'm saying, man. Like this is good value for 59,000 Swiss francs. The fact that the Funky Blue itself, just by itself, is 54 G's. You know, and Archie's coming around, Barry. He said he likes the brand, he likes the colors, he likes everything here, except for the price. But you know, that's to be expected.
He never likes the price. He always finds things to be too expensive.
It's expensive. Now, Bear, that was the Studio Underdog. We kind of moved along. Archie's eye got caught by this Fender Bulgari.
Look at that, the Bulgari aluminum. Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
It's like an homage, or it's a collaboration with Fender. I think it's more of an homage to the Fender Stratocaster. It's apparently supposed to be the original Strat colors, which is the sunburst color. So AC3, we're just into this AC3. What caught your eye with this Bulgari?
I really love the brown. The chocolate. Well, it's not a chocolate. It's a chocolate bezel with a orangey brown, very 70s retro throwback. I remember these in the early 2000s. The Bulgari aluminum, the aluminum, and they were very tinny, very well aluminum, not tinny, very light. But
Hey, look at that works.
Bear, you can pull up whatever you like now. You have
Yeah,
all
looks
the
interesting.
powers. All the
Wow.
powers. Yeah, I was just pulling up some comments because Rick Foss is saying, yep, that's right. But the first Fender was a Telecaster. Really cool. And Eric L says this watch excites him as much as a 100-gram steak from Marcello's.
Yeah, I guess so. You know what's the problem with these watches? Not just specifically this one. I was very, very, very intrigued when I saw them. Then I went to look for the one. I went to Toronto, found the store that had them, tried it on. They don't wear well. You know what's the problem? These where it's connected to lugs, it kind of sticks out. It doesn't sit nicely on the wrist. You just cannot make it feel right on the wrist. That's the problem. I love the aesthetics. They're very 90s for the old geezer like me that actually has a certain charm. But the problem is it doesn't sit nice on the wrist. However, these are really nice colors. This is the collaboration with Fender.
That's right.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's cool. Like I like it. Again, brown's not really going to work for me because of my skin tone. It's why I can't ever buy the Havana. I like the Havana, but just the brown dial doesn't really work with my skin tone and whatnot. But aside from that, I think this is a cool watch.
So
mind you,
what
the
kind
Breguet
of
worked well on your wrist. That's a chocolate dial.
It is. It
what
is.
kind of skin tone would be most suitable for this color? Like
Archie.
pasty,
Pasty Queensland color. Archie's.
Pasty, redhead, pasty,
Oh,
fair
maybe
skin,
maybe
fair skin.
Tommy would like this.
So,
Tommy would love this.
so Sam
Tommy would.
Arx5 is asking the money question in French. How much is this? This is 4,600 euros. Sam Arx5. So 4,600, guys. Archie, expensive, not expensive. Bear, what do you think? 4,600 euro.
You get that discounted.
So what, Archie? What are you paying? You're paying $2,000. What are you paying?
Look, I don't think you can expect it cheaper than that, can you? Really?
No. Listen, 4,000. It starts with 4. It starts with 4. It's okay. That's fair. What do you want to pay for it? Like seriously, like we're talking luxury. I mean, okay, Archie. Like, what do you think, Archie? Archie, what do you think?
Look. I think the thing is this. It is very, very it's very cool. It's very cool. I can't see it being a problem. I can't see it. Look, the thing is this: would I buy one? Probably not. But I don't really buy new shit. I think this is for somebody who is buying something. Oh fuck, that is cool. It's a very cool. It's cool. It's like you remember in the 1980s.
You would wear this, Archie. Would you wear this?
Yeah, I would. I love it. I love the color.
I know for a fact he would wear this. For sure he would.
And how would you feel? Would you feel like a big shot? Would you feel like cool? Would you feel younger? Would you what would be the feel on this? Like, how would you look at this? Like compared to another brand that you wear? Like, would it be Omega level? Would it be Grand Seiko level? Would it be Chuda level? Like, what would this feel like?
Look, I think this would be like it's kind of Tudor level.
Would you take a Chuda over this, or would you take this over Chuda? Is Chuda too boring? Is this something that maybe would actually be more exciting?
That's an easy question, man. You're definitely taking the Tudor. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm not so sure anymore. I have a certain aversion now to.
Not you. You would get what you like. Archie will always take Tudor over.
Safety net.
Yeah.
The thing is, what do you think would depreciate more? Tudors have had some horrible depreciation of late. See, this
depends
is kind
of depends which model.
Yeah. The Black Bay Burgundy, for example, that sank.
All the Black Bay 41s that are not the new ones on the so-called 5-link bracelet, they all depreciate terribly. except maybe Harrods is kind of not as bad. But
I mean, I don't know. Like, you guys are talking about watches that slightly depreciate. Like, not even like to us. Like, if anybody's collecting Rolex, like, yeah, it's the end of the world if it depreciates. But this Bulgari is going to take a fucking missile hit, on the secondary. Like, I would say if you're talking about a Tudor that's going to depreciate like this one, it's like the fucking Tudor Royal or something.
to the Real, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I would love to get this on a secondary market when someone gets hit. This would be a great pickup on a secondary market. The problem with this 10 is you're not going to see many on a secondary market.
Not at all. You'd have to find that person who bought it retail and is trying to get rid of it. No dealer is accepting this. I mean, Archie, would Dave the super collector accept this on trade?
Look, I tell you, Dave is actually very, 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 very flamboyant. As long as it's
red button that says "end" on the bottom right.
Yeah,
Like-
do not. Okay, do not do that. When you're on the app on the phone, just like close the app. Don't end the stream. I've done that, but I did it on JJ's actually. I ended his stream once, and then he did it to himself like a week later. So yeah, don't do that.
Okay.
I got to tell you, seriously, Bear, I got to tell you, this watch itself there, because it's trendy and new, there's going to be no discounting. They're not going to discount this, okay? It's the cool one. I think it's fucking cool enough just to enjoy and wear. You know what I mean? Like, it's a rich person's swatch.
So here we have Patrick Philippe's favorite brand.
So it's saying a
Breitling.
trio of watches with a new perpetual calendar movement. Archie, me and Bear, we like Breitling. We miss the days when you'd put the Navitimer in the top 10 watches of all time. So
Yes.
tell us about these Breitlings. What do you think of these Navis, these perpetual calendars? What do you think?
Yeah.
Look, I got to tell you, I think these Breitlings here are really beautiful. My pick of them would be the center one. You know, that center Navitimer, traditional Navitimer. Now, what metal are we using? Are we using something fantastic and sexy? What metal are we using?
I would assume these are rose gold. They look rose gold.
You know what the amazing thing is? When I was in Melbourne, Madman had the most amazing blank pane. It's that new alloy, it's 9-carat bronze metal.
Oh yeah, the 9-carat gold. Yeah, that's the what was that other watch that got released recently that had that?
Patrick just texted me and he says, even though he's not biggest fan of Breitling, he loves Archie's choice and he thinks he would go for the same one.
Patrick Philippe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good point. How is he? How is he going? He's okay?
Oh, he got very old. He's very old.
Yes. Uzi's on. Uzi's on. Uzi's
Adam
coming on. Hey, Uzi, how are you?
Hey, Uzi.
Hi, Archie.
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on?
What's with the echo?
Yeah, what are we echoing for?
Hold on. Yo, there it is. Sorry.
Yeah, so Madman's saying it's the new Olympic watch he was talking about. Archie, the new 9K gold is the new Olympic watch, the Omega one.
Yes. That's an amazing watch there. Because the truth is, it's actually one of the big criticisms of gold, it's soft. So it's kind of like a special super strong alloy.
This is an interesting comment from Zoso. He's saying a white or an ivory dial would pop on this. I actually agree with him. Like, do you think this kind of monochrome look on the dial to the case is the right one to do? Or it's very vintagey, but I think Zoso is kind of right with this one.
Exactly. I got to tell you the truth. This is fucking beautiful. This is one of the most beautiful watches. I wish it didn't have that moon thing at the 12. I wish it was just a 3 register. That's what I wish. Look at the back of it. It says here on the back, 1 of 140, 100 meters water resistant. Does it say the gold? What is it? Is it?
I think
should say 7. Does it say 750 anywhere?
Let me zoom in. I see a hallmark here. but it's hard to
Yeah.
see what it
Oh,
says.
what's the other one there? The other one.
Yeah, it's 750 right here. 750, 18 karat. Yeah, it's right there.
750.
Yeah.
Yo,
Now,
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
yes, sir.
Oh, sorry about that. I had the other stream up.
Hey, that's great. What's going on, Uzi? Talk to us.
Oh, I was just chilling. I wanted to ask Tam why he took my keys.
Because you said it was 2 times I took it, so I said let's make it a third.
But that doesn't warrant taking them.
What do you mean?
That's not a reason. It's not a true reason.
I thought it was a great reason.
No, I just made an observation. That's all.
All right. Appreciate your observation.
But why a third time?
Because you said hey, it's banned.
Yeah,
You
it
take
doesn't
it
make-
twice.
What
I
if
said a third
someone's
time.
being what if someone's saying like really bad comments in the chat? I can't do nothing about it. I'm defenseless over here.
We've got like 100 moderators. I'm sure someone will take care
Yeah,
of it.
but I like to feel special. I like to feel part of it. No, I feel nothing.
Are you muted? Like I don't know what was going on with the sound there. It was like all fucked up for me.
Right
Yeah, like,
now,
whatever-
still? You still?
Yeah,
don't
no,
hear me?
mute yourself. It'll be fine.
Well, the audio is fine. I think.
So Hans Gruber's asking, do you want keys or a wrench? Is that what are you asking for here?
I meant wrench. I'm sorry. I meant wrench.
Rick
that's-
Foss says key fight. Archie,
Oh, Bears dropped off.
I don't want keys here. I don't want keys here. I just said a wrench.
Yeah, Bear will be back. I'm sure he's just waiting. He's just waiting.
Hey, could you full screen my avatar?
Sure, it's very cool.
Hey, OC, that's a fucking in-ground pole, not above ground. Okay, you can take it off.
Uzi, how you been, man? How are the dates?
It's
Tell me
fucking
that.
raining outside all day today, Archie. It's been miserable. I've been sitting inside my house not doing shit, okay? It's been
Yeah,
raining.
Hector, I was saying the same thing. It's like the audio is getting all fucked up. He's like, why is Uzi my left?
Oh, dude, I went in stereo. on StreamYard.
why.
You guys don't like you don't like that?
It's
hold on.
yeah, because it's doing the same thing for me. It's like that's why I was like, what's going on with Uzi's audio? That's better. Whatever just happened was better.
How about that?
That
I
is
was in
perfect.
stereo. I thought stereo would be better.
We're gonna keep the show going here, Archie. What are we doing?
I got to tell you something. Uzi, it's great to have you on here. Uzi, you have the 36mm day dates, Would you invest in one of these Breitlings? Tell me this. You've pulled the trigger on gold a number of times. Would you pull the trigger on one of these Breitlings here? Yes, no, maybe.
That's the way. My style isn't like that. That's too busy. I like plain. It's all about the aesthetics. Just looks plain. I like simple.
You want to know what one of the cool things is about Breitling, Archie? Is on the moon phase. It's one of the few brands that puts a little face on the moon phase. You know, Rolex used to do that on the Patalones and all those older triple dates. They had the moon phase. They'd always put a little face on the moon. Breitling's another brand. Dis asked that question once a few months ago. He's like, "What brands?" He was specifically looking for a brand that had the face on the moon. Breitling's one of them.
Yeah, I got to tell you, it's quite an interesting. Now, this watch, this is a Premier, is it? What's this here? What is this?
It's like they say it's like a trio. So you got the nav timer. You've got. Yeah. I don't know what this one is. Yeah, it's the Premier. Yeah, the last one was the Premier. Yeah.
So, in the past, Breitling's perpetual calendars, they had a very interesting complication. You remember they had that, it was one down from a perpetual. It just didn't do leap years. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I forget the name of what they call that. It's very rare.
It was based on an ETA movement, wasn't it? 7750 base.
Yeah, it was. It was. Yes.
You remember that?
I do. I did Thomas Burnett did a whole show on like perpetual calendars and stuff, and that one came up, and it's the only time I ever came across that where it's like it's not an annual calendar, but it was just a leap year that it didn't do.
Yes. The funny thing is with that, like they had triple dates. Triple dates. Then you've got the triple date annual calendar. Then you've got that it's like minute repeaters. You've got quarter repeaters, minute. You know what I'm saying? You got different levels of chimes.
Quarter repeaters. You mean like the petite sonnerie, grand sonnerie,
Exactly.
I love that quarter repeaters.
No, in pocket watches, in pocket watches.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it doesn't, depending on the complicate. I got to tell you something.
Tell me, big boy.
Why don't they do this on a bracelet? I remember with some of the Breitlings when they had gold, the two-tone was actually plated.
Think of this on the Navitimer bracelet, that fucking really nice one. Oh, that would pop.
So how much are these? Let's have a look. How much are we talking here?
Let's cut it down to brass tacks, Archie Luxury. Let's get down to the price. 55,000 euros for this one. I think all of them are 55,000. Yep, they're all 55,000. Yeah.
So how are we looking if we compare that to say like Rolex in gold? What are we getting for 55,000? Can we get a day date?
You can get a Meteorite Pepsi, I think, right now for 55, something like that.
We're talking secondhand or retail? You're talking
secondhand. Isn't it? I think it's close to retail. I don't know where the fuck Bear went with his Rolex talk, but I'm pretty sure that's getting close to retail. It's not exactly retail, I don't think.
I've got to tell you,
well, that looks terrifying.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Terrifying.
I don't like this.
That's so much shit.
Those were the Breitlings, guys. Those were the Breitlings. That's pretty much it for the news, unless you want to talk Doxa. I don't really want to talk Doxa. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Cover the news, Archie. Hopefully Bear will come back. I got to run. I was just holding the fort for him. Uzi, I'm sure, can handle some wash talk with you, AC3, and I'll see you guys.
Jump. Wrench me back up, Tan. You can't be a dictator all the time. I'm not a peasant. I'm not a peasant. You're
gonna have to drop a comment that's gonna entice me to wrench you.
I don't have a Lambo, dude. I'm just a fucking scrapper.
As it entice me to de-wrench you. You can put a comment that'll be funny that I'll wrench you with, and we'll see. Until next time, boys.
He got me on that one.
Until next time, can you give me that closing statement from the narrative?
The narrative. Always in there. I don't even think it's a closing one, right? It's this is an unsanctioned broadcast. All opinions in this segment are those of the narrative and no one else, guys. And that's the kind of the intro. And then when I say this was the Locks Report. I am the narrative. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Peace out. Now I'm leaving. Bye.
What a great guy. Thank you, Tan, for coming and helping us today here. Archie. Uzi, how you been, man? How you been?
Hold on. Wait. I wanted you to go solo, man. Go solo and start fucking snapping on watches. Fuck. He's here. Fuck. I gotta go.
Mike the Snake's great. We love Mike the Snake.
Why does Uzi have to go?
I don't know. He's okay. I think it's just his shtick. It's just
he doesn't have a problem with me, does he?
How you been, Mike?
I'm doing okay.
Happy birthday to Toyota Mo, please.
Yes, happy birthday to Toyota Mo, for sure.
I have sung happy birthday twice to Toyota Mo. And I've also got a card. Toyota Mo, if you get your details to Tan, I will get that in the mail for you, Toyota Mo. No hard feelings. I just want to say something, guys. Please, no hard feelings. We love you all. You guys are incredible. Okay?
Hey, well, JJ was nice enough to link his show to yours at the end of the beginning of your show. I think it's best that all beefs be dropped and everybody be on a good terms with each other. Then we can reestablish bad terms with people that we really don't like. I think it's a cycling thing. You go from loving to hating to loving to hating, but then the people you really love, they stay there, and the people you really hate, they stay there. But you got to kind of shake it up. You got to stir it up every once in a while, just to make sure that the proper cream rises to the top and the proper sour milk goes to the bottom,
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. So Mikey. Oh, we lost you, Mikey.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Mikey, I want to ask you something. I've got something I prepared. This was supposed to be the title for. Oh, I want to show you a couple things. Can I show you a couple things quickly?
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw this yet, but very quickly, this was the LV box. I got it painted, Mikey. It came back.
Oh,
came
yeah.
back.
I think I got a quick glimpse of it.
Yeah, so I've got. It says Brisbane Louis Vuitton. It's got a little kangaroo. It's got a red
Nice.
and white. That's my favorite. I like that color combination, especially
Yeah.
with the red interior box. And it
Yeah.
says AC3. Look at that.
Very nice.
AC3.
Very
So
nice.
that's the box there. That's all up and running. Mikey. The other thing I've got here is I'll just get this on the screen for you. I had a this was actually a good topic. This was going to be my thumbnail, but Tan had another one about me getting jealous. Look, you know what? I think if Bear wants to get another Patek, go for it. The thumbnail I had was everybody needs a tutor. Everybody needs a tutor. And
I think if everybody had a Pelagos, the world would be a better place.
yeah, we got some super chats coming in here. We got $10 came in from Patel Philippe. Mike, the Snake Appreciation Fund. Now, Mike, ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding.
I think it's time we get you pizza or Chinese. Are you available to do that in the next couple of days?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I've been working on getting my mom to go with me for Chinese over the last few days. So yes, most definitely.
Yeah, because I
Chinese for sure.
I really do think, Mike, you contribute so much to the show. You do so much, and I think it's pretty damn cool. Okay.
Well, thank you, Archie.
So I just
very
wanted
nice to hear from you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, this is help from Nelson Oliveira. He's very kind guy.
Nelson is one of my heroes here, for sure.
Okay. Now I'm just going to send you a little donation now. They take a little bit because of the fee and that. I'm sorry, Mike. That's just how it is. But
whatever.
I'm sending you the money now. It's done. Nelson, it has done. There we go. It's gone. So that was very kind of Nelson. I've just sent that to you, Mike. Thank you so much for that there.
Thank you, Nelson.
Also,
I will send a return email, but I'm not sure if they ever get back because there's a reply function on PayPal's, where it says reply to sender, and I always push that and send a thank you very much, but I don't ever get another email back, so I don't know if those actually make it back to their sender. But I try to thank everybody on air at least, and anybody that has ever donated to me, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's more than appreciated.
No problems, Mikey. I got to tell you, what really strikes my eye is actually I've slept on it. I said I wanted the pink. I think the blue Tudor is really cool.
Yeah. With the Jubilee style bracelet, it stands out a little better.
Here we go. We got a super chat here. We got Little Dave, $2. Mike the Snake, start us on your 930 Gonzo rig. Firstly, safety first. Your car is fine. No problems at all. There is absolutely nothing to say.
Well, I have to hook the seatbelts up, but seatbelts are totally overrated. So, but other than that, I mounted my camera. I bought a camera mount, Archie, so I can gonzo, take people for a drive sometime the next day or two. but I mounted it so that you could see my speedometer and watch it whiz right past 100 miles an hour, like really cool, right? But then somebody
Yes.
reminded me, the police actually monitor this kind of shit, and if you post a video of you blatantly breaking the law on public streets going 140 or 130, they're going to use that. You're going to get in trouble. And so I've got to readjust my mount so that my speedometer is not visible, is not in the picture anymore. So I got a little more. It's not that technical, but I got a little more adjustment work to do. And it's a little bit hot today to go out for a drive. Although there's a chance it still may happen. We'll see.
Yes. Yes. I've got to tell you, Mikey, it's how is the car going? Tell us what's happened with the car.
The car is fucking fabulous, man. I took it to my local Porsche shop and had a post-purchase inspection done. Now, it had a pre-purchase inspection done before I bought it, and so all of the things in the pre-purchase inspection were noted, like the leaking valve covers, leaks a drop after you're done driving for an hour, and the leaking turbo tank where the little oil reservoir for the turbo leaks a couple drops. All those things are noted, and then I got it back with I got this kinked fuel line that was really kind of sketchy. That I really just wasn't comfortable driving the car a lot until I got that fuel line replaced. An 8-inch fuel line with two little aluminum ends on it cost $129. That's Porsche for you. I mean, if it were Toyota, it'd be like $6, $6.99. It's pretty crazy. But I got that installed, and I got a clean bill of health from the shop, and I finally took the car out and went full throttle with it for a moment, and oh my god, like I've been holding back on full throttle all this time, and I finally went all the way, and that extra 30%, last 30% of pedal that I had is just like linear. It's like it just was 30% more power. It stuffed me in the seat 30% more, and I never did shift out of under power. I never shifted out of third. I got up to about 130 in third, and it's only got a 4-speed. But yeah, I pretty much redlined it in third, and just whoo, fucking pretty fucking awesome. And I'm starting to get it. Since the cars came to me with basically no real history, like as far as previous services and things like that, because it was kind of a built car, as a track car basically. I'm having to find out all of the like idiosyncrasies and things. I have to discover everything about this car myself. So I'm taking it really slow, because if I pop this motor, like there's no way in hell I could ever afford to fix it. It'd be like 40 grand.
Next super chat here, we got Mike the Snake, Patel Philippe, $2. Mike the Snake, what are 3 Rolexes you dislike the most?
3 Rolexes I dislike the most. I would have to say, Daytona, just one of them. First of all, probably the Yachtmaster 2, but I don't really hate it. It's just not my style. And then when Bear got one and I got a chance to really look at it, I started liking it a bit. But and what other one? And like basically, anything smaller than 40. If it's a 36.
What about a 39 Explorer? Because the funny thing is, Mike, a lot of these. Put your camera back on, Mikey. We like to see you.
There you go.
I just want to say goodbye to somebody. Just hang on.
I like the Explorer enough. I like the Explorer 2. I prefer the 41 or 42 millimeter version of it, but that's just me because I have big wrists and edema, and my wrists swell up, and I've just got big wrists. So by default, everything that I like has to be larger. So, but as far as the watches themselves go, okay, if I remove that aspect from my decision making processes, the Explorer 2 is a fine watch. You know what? You know what watch I really, really dislike is the Palm Franz dial.
Oh,
I fucking
yes.
really dislike the Palm Franz dial. It just makes no sense to me. Maybe if it had a gorilla or something in the background looking at you in between the palm fronds or something. I don't know. It just that dial is wrong, and the fact that they haven't made a red Milgauss yet just plain pisses me off. And other than that, I love Rolexes. I really like their Cellini. I like the square Cellini, I forget the model name, the one that Curly likes. I like Cellini. I really like everything Rolex makes. Pretty much. I love the subs. Um, I've found a new appreciation for the day date for sure. And I've also found a new appreciation for the OP line that I just didn't even know existed until this show. And when they came out with the multicolors, and I was like, oh well, there's this line, and it's kind of like their basic line, right? It's like wouldn't you call the OP line like their bottom of the Rolex line, Archie?
The OP, yeah, that's like their entry level, isn't it? The OP, the Oyster
Yeah.
Perpetual. It's their
Yeah,
simplest.
so I'd never really even known. I do have a Rolex catalog. Somebody was nice enough to send me one, but I haven't flipped through it. But yeah, the OP line I found a definite liking towards. I really like the basic simplicity, and no date, no just three-hander. I love it. And date. I'd much prefer a day date over a date just for sure.
We got another super chat.
So
Let
there
me
you
just
go.
grab this
That's about it.
here. Madman $10. The reply function on PayPal doesn't work in my case, Mike the Snake, but that's okay. You going to Watch Time New York still?
I'm doing everything in my power. Yeah. I'm gonna make it there.
Okay.
Might have to hitchhike there, but I'll get there.
Yeah. We'll Mikey, we'll try and help you a bit there. Look, Mikey, I decided not to go because I'd been to America 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be nasty. I don't like to just depend on other people.
Oh, no, but nobody does, Arch. But you know what? You've been traveling, and you've been a lot of really heavy stuff's been going down in your life, and I really think this traveling hasn't been good for your show. I think your show in your office, in your studio, when you're stabilized and you're putting on a daily show, and hopefully working on ideas for content each day, and nice and stable, and you're not like streaming from a new strange room each day and in a different country. I think you're better off not traveling for a while. This is just my lowly opinion. Okay, I'm nobody, but I think stability for you right now is better. Stay home, run your show, let things stabilize, let things flatten out, and everything will come right back to you.
Yes.
Because you've set the foundation, for the entire like watch world, internet world, and you are the nucleus. You're the core, and for just like you're no different than anybody else. It's going to go up and down and up and down, and you're human, and things are going to happen, and things are going to go up and down. But one truism is that you and your stream is always going to be here, and it's always going to hang in there. You're always going to be here. You're always going to do decent.
I got to tell you something, Mikey. We got Nark joining us. Hello, Nark. How are you? We're waiting for his microphone to warm up. Nark.
Wait. Did I hear correctly? My dog just spat its food out of its mouth. Don't ask me what brand it is or his name. I'm not doxing. He spat the food out of his mouth when he heard you say, I don't like relying on other people. That's your business model, Arch. That's your business model. Did you say I did not like relying on other people?
Look, what I mean is, Nark, I don't want to demand tickets.
That's your business model.
Okay, so now that we've got that point,
I just don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable.
That's your shtick.
Yeah. Okay.
This is how this channel survives.
We've figured that out now, so time to move on to another.
Hey, Mike, listen here. Listen here, you bloated fuck. Stay away from processed food and salty food.
Ooh, calm
right?
down.
This edema is self-inflicted. It's self-inflicted. Stay away from salty food.
What are you talking about? What? Mike's
suffering from edema.
No, he's not.
He's bloated.
No, I do suffer from edema, but I have diabetes, and I do stay away.
No,
I don't eat salty food. And
yes, you do. You're bloated. You haven't got big wrists. You got bloated wrists.
No, I don't.
All right, let's have a look. Look, press it in your skin. Right? When you press, it's white. Right? When it's white, means you got water retention. You bloated fuck.
Yeah, no. If I push on my wrist right here really hard and lift off, there's no dimple.
It's bloated. It's bloated.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Whatever, Narc. Okay.
No, you just eating processed crap all the time. Don't send him a pizza. What are you trying to kill him, Arch?
No, I want to go Chinese with my mom.
No, I think you understand how edema works. You stay away from salt, but salt sucks in the water.
Yeah, I know all about it, man.
No, then why do you eat pizza then? Are you trying to kill yourself like Curdy did with food?
I don't eat pizza very often. I do Chinese.
No, you stay away from it. Where's Bear? Where's Bear? Where's Bear?
Well, Bear jumped on yesterday. I don't know if he wants to jump on today. It was nice enough for him to jump on yesterday.
No. Oh, welcome Bareback. I love Bareback. Do you like Bareback, Mike?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Loved it.
Yeah, when you went out with that girl with the smelly pussy, was it Bareback?
No.
Well, you use condoms?
Yeah, of course.
Well, you can trust her?
I don't trust anybody.
What about you and your housemate? You use condoms?
What? No, Mikey, Naki.
What?
Come on.
What I say? I'm just trying to help him here. Don't try to kill him by getting him a pizza. He's got edema.
It's all right, man. Look, are you sending me money? I'll buy the appropriate, food with it, and I've been dealing with my edema and my diabetes.
No, you haven't been dealing with it. So how have you been dealing with it?
I have been. My numbers are wonderful,
buddy. How thick is your wrist? 11 inches.
At least that 11 and a half, maybe. At least 10 3/4 of that is fucking pure fucking raw muscle. Okay. All right.
It's water retention.
No,
you need to get some serious diuretics. You need to get some serious diuretics.
I got them. It's called furosemide.
How many are you taking a day? How many are you taking a day?
I take it maybe once a month when I like maybe do eat too much salt and I notice my wrists and my ankles swell up a little bit.
You're talking once a month. You're talking once a month.
Yeah.
You need to start popping that at least 5 a day.
No, because it's really rough on your kidneys and shit. So
that's the least of your problems.
try to stay away from that. Well,
No,
I want
listen,
I want all my numbers. All my numbers
What?
are good.
I'm trying to help
the
you.
show
Keep
been
them that
going?
way.
Tell me this. We got another super chat here. Patel Philippe, $5. Bears having the iOS
No,
issue where it
This
keeps
is crap.
losing
This
him
is an excuse. He's had enough. I
into
noticed
the app,
yesterday. He's high
trying to
energy.
get
No,
back, but Archie has made panelists hopping on hard mode.
no. Hey, I'm a fucking idiot. I just hopped on. Mike's even a bigger fucking idiot. He hopped on.
I think Bear's trying to do it with his
No, he's
phone.
abandoned ship. I know. So when he came on today, it was low energy.
Well,
No, it's a one night
we're
stand,
working
Archie.
on-
It's a
we're
one night
working
stand.
on it. As
No.
long as if we're not getting fucking torpedoed
Jay,
by
you are
you,
like
we're
a
working
broken
on trying to
record,
fucking
honest
put
to
on a
God.
show.
A broken record, honestly.
Hello, Bear.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Now I got to tell you something. The thing
Wait.
is,
I
Mark
just
said
want
to
to ask Bear.
me,
Just want to ask Bear. Bear, you're
Yeah.
very low energy today. What happened?
What do you mean, man? I'm having a problem.
No, you're
with,
fantastic yesterday. You're fantastic yesterday.
Oh, I wasn't
watched
even
it.
on. I jumped off because I'm dealing with this StreamYard bullshit. I don't know what the heck is
How did I
wrong
get
with
on?
it. Huh?
Are you having second thoughts?
No, I don't have a second thought.
No, it sounds like you said the payoff is not there for you anymore. You did well yesterday. I go, good, Bear's back. You came on
Yeah.
today.
I had the same issue a while back when it wouldn't let me log on, and it was you know what it was? It was my router, my internet wasn't like working at like 100%, and so that's all. And
You're on the wrong stream, Mike.
Yeah, a long string and
Anyway,
a
now
can
that Bear's
on
back,
each end, all the way to Australia. Yep, that's how we communicate.
right, I'm going to jump off now.
Why would
But I
you
want to ask
jump
Bear.
off?
Right,
What?
Bear, let me ask you.
Yeah.
When I saw you in the chat, I go, Bear's back. Bear's back. I thought you were going to stay in the chat. What was the urge to jump on?
Well, I just felt like it. I don't know. It just felt like it. I guess.
I know. When I went missing for 2 months.
Answer, man.
Yeah. Sorry? Well, what are you, his fucking lawyer now, Mike? Are you his fucking lawyer? Are you his spokesman?
Yes.
Well, I said to Archie yesterday, and to the great viewers of ours that I'm not a full time. I'm just going to jump on and off sometimes and help Archie a little bit, and have a chat and enjoy a nice time together. I'm not employee. I am just a friend that enjoys the company of the guys on a stream, in a chat, and so on.
Did you enjoy it yesterday?
Very good.
Yeah, it was a great show yesterday for sure, man.
But you sound a little bit low energy today. Is everything all right?
Everything is good, man.
All right. Now, what do you feel about Angelic stealing all the leads now? His wife is on Amazon now, loading a truck. They're loading the truck. He made $650 yesterday.
Angelic
$650.
That's good for him. I'm happy for him. He couldn't do wrong for me, even if he tries. I love the guy. I genuinely like the guy.
Yeah, he fucking rang me up because why aren't you on my show? I'll pay you. He's milking me now, Bear. He's milking me.
Well, you know what? I mean, he deserves it. He put his time. He worked his ass off to have a channel.
Wait, hey. Why'd you say that? Why are you going after his ass? You know he's got a problem with his ass.
What do you mean I'm going after his
Haven't you heard? Yes, Mike noted. Mike, tell him.
What's the problem with his ass?
There is no problem.
The fistulas. What they call
Narc being quirky.
Narc is always quirky.
All right, I've got to go now. But you know what Angelic said to me? He goes, now my wife wants him to stream all the time. She got him out of bed. She goes, get up, you fat fuck. Start streaming again. I need the money. Anyway, I got to go. Bye. Welcome back, Bear.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So
we've
what
got
are you
another
talking about? Where's 10? 10 left? Shit. Okay. That's too bad.
We got a super chat
He might
here.
come back, though, hopefully.
Patel Philippe. We got a super chat from Patel Philippe, $5. Archie, now that Angelic is monetized with super chats, he's doing $5 paid reviews in haiku.
Haiku. Yeah, it's a type of poetry. You know, Archie, right?
Now,
that's right.
Bear
575 or something like that.
Bear, I wanted to talk to you. I got a just get this. Malik Diamond, big super chat. Malik, thank you so much. $20.
Malik, so nice to see you, sir. Thank you.
Malik Diamond, $20. Hello, my friend Bear. What would your next Patek be? Archie, answer after what you would like to see Bear get.
To be very honest with you, it will depend on a few factors, right? Um, for me to get that Patek, first it has to be available in Canada, which is not an easy thing to happen. Second, I want to go through my dealer, and I do not want to give the money. I want to actually trade some of the watches toward that. So it has to work as that, like that as well. So that's the second obstacle. The third thing is I primarily would like to add something that complements my Akunat. So something that would be kind of like a watch that can make with the Akunat, steel Akunat, perfect duo. Consequently, I'm thinking about the some type of a dress watch with some type of a complication. I would be open to I would be open to 5212 weekly calendar. I would be open. Perpetual calendars are way too expensive. I don't think I'm ready for that. I would be even open to one of these modern Calatravas 6007G, for example.
Yes.
I don't know. To be honest with you, Malik, the taste of Patek is really good. I like it. My first and only Patek I ever experienced was this Aquanet. I understand this is not the typical Patek. It's a sports watch. It's on a rubber and all that. But there's something very special about the brand, and I got the bug, and I want to explore further and see where I can get. But as I mentioned, there's some challenges with this.
Tell me this, Bear. I got to tell you, you've put some roadblocks there, man, that I don't even think Evil Knievel could jump over.
I know, bro. But hey, you never know. To be honest with you, we will get somewhere. We will get eventually there, right? And when I say trading the watches, I'm not trading garbage. I'm trading Rolex.
I get you, but the only problem is, Bear, you realize the market has shifted a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and market has shifted, but that's why if I'm trading towards something that also shifted. So it's kind of like equivalent shifting, right? Um, Meaning, if my stuff is going down, so is this Patek.
Exactly. Yeah. So the sideways move is like a equal value sideways move because both have
Your
dropped,
dealer
both have
sells
risen.
Patek. Your dealer has Patek.
No, he did. He does occasionally. Believe it or not, they go very fast because, as I said, the offering in Canada regarding Pateks is very slim. And when Patek shows up on a gray market from trustworthy dealers, they go fast. They actually sell very fast. They don't sit. Patek doesn't sit, right? So I keep watching, I keep monitoring, and when the opportunity comes, I will pull the trigger. I wasn't even expecting that the Aquanaut is going to happen. It happened, right? It just happens, right? I did express my interest to my dealer about some of these to let me know and notifies me when they become available, and we'll go from there.
I got to tell you what I would say, Bear. I hope you don't mind me saying this to you. You've got the beautiful Aquanaut, beautiful steel Aquanaut.
Yeah.
What I would say is the next thing I would be looking at doing is I'd look at some really good value pieces. See, to me, I think something like that World Time that I've got is really good, amazing bang per buck. 30,000 US, 40,000 Canadian. That's you're looking at a lot cheaper than a lot of these trendy ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
And
know.
I got to tell you something. I want to show you something, Bear. I had a guy who came to me, and I did a review yesterday. Okay, I did a review yesterday, and what he was asking me was he asked me for some advice whether this is good value or it's lousy value, right?
Okay.
And the big thing with these watches is, Bear, is that you know. Oh, but by the way, Bear, how's this for a thing? I had a guy who came to me. He got a paid review in 2018.
Okay.
He came to me yesterday, the day before, and he said to me, this is what he said to me. Hi, Arch. Can you send me the link to this review you did a few years ago?
A few or 6?
2018 it was done.
Okay.
Okay.
And that was before I had a numbering system that I used there. So I just said to him, I said, I tried to find it, but it's so long ago, Bear, so long ago that it was impossible. Now I got to tell you, so this guy asked me, he was looking at a cheap Vacheron, right? Now, you remember many years ago, I actually had a cheap Vacheron. And the big problem with these watches is that these cheap Vacherons themselves they often are very small. Now I've just got to find. Let me. I'm going to log into a different. I was fuck this. I'm just pulling out of this module. I want to bring it up on the screen for you. I want to ask your opinion on this watch, Bear. What would you say? So he's got fairly small wrists, right? And he's come to me and he said, "Look, I really want to get this this Vacheron. The price is he wants to know what is it? He thinks it's a bargain, right? Now you were talking Pateks. Now the thing I got to tell you is this is the thing is that often these smaller Pateks, Bear, they are cheap, but people don't really want them. You know what I mean, Bear?
Okay.
Look what I can
I'm
do.
just finding it. Just hang on.
Sorry.
Well, you
It's
saw
okay.
Mike.
I'm not sorry.
Just finding it. Fuck. What is this? Okay, here we go. I got it coming. Fuck. Where is it? Here. Ah, fuck. Where did I put this thing? I'm just trying to find. I can't believe I've lost this fucking thing. Ah, fuck. Where did I can't believe it. I've just had this thing up on the screen.
It happens, man. Today modules are really fucking acting up. I'm having issues. It's been a very difficult day to deal with these modules.
Ah, shit. Where the fuck was this thing? Sorry, I'm just frustrated because I fucking did this work. I had to log out because Tan was in something else before. And
yeah, I was trying to help and fix this modules for me.
No, it's my fault. It's not anyone's fault.
Okay.
Oh, come on, guys, come on. Anyhow,
okay, let's go with the show, man. Don't let's not listen. If it doesn't work, doesn't work. We go to next one. All right, Mikey
Okay,
losing
no,
patience. We're gonna lose him. We're gonna lose the audience. Fuck me, that modules are not working. Focus, refocus. Let's go.
sorry. Sorry.
Right.
We got another super chat here. We got Malik Diamond, $10. Archie, Muscle Man, Mikey, and my dear friend Bear. Rolex Oyster Perpetual 41. What color are you taking home? I actually like the green.
Yeah, I agree with Archie. The green is actually most beautiful. I'm gonna say if the price is irrelevant, the secondary market price, I would say it's between. For me, it will be between green and blue. But if we're looking into actual price and secondary market, then Tiffany blue probably would be the choice. I would say, it's an interesting thing about this, Archie. To be very honest with you, can I be honest? Do you want me to be very honest with you?
Sure.
I have a Tiffany blue, turquoise
Yes.
blue OP41. Do you know how many times
Yeah.
I wore that watch?
How many?
Never. Literally
Okay.
never. I fucking don't even think it looks good. Okay, it's a really nice color, and it's fucking weird looking color for a guy. All right, it just
Tiffany.
doesn't. The turquoise Tiffany blue on the OP41. You know which one is really high in demand? I think it's fucking clown watch, and it's ugly.
No, what's that?
Celebration dial. I fucking hate it. I know Goldberg loves that fucking thing and he wants that thing, and I think it's fucking ugly. I really do. It's fucking pathetic and ugly.
You
I
just like that, like the way, same way I dislike the palm fronds. I hate that fucking dial with a passion.
But fair enough. That's what I'm saying. Taste is the taste, right? So
Yeah.
if these things don't have a high value on the secondary market, let's imagine for 1 second they're readily available. You can pick them up equally as any other OP41. Mark my words that the blue and green would be the most popular because aesthetically they're the nicest watches. Now, for the ladies, it's a bit different story. The Tiffany blue, Bonnie loves her Tiffany blue, 31 millimeters she has, and she enjoys wearing it. But I don't fucking like the Tiffany blue 41. So my dear friend Malik, if you ask me from the perspective of just the aesthetics of the watch, I'm going to say green, blue, and black.
Okay, fair point. Fair point. Bear, I found the thing. I finally found it. I want to
Awesome.
show you. I want to show you this. Okay, let's have a look at
Okay.
this, Bear. Okay, so I want to bring this up. So I'm just sharing my screen. This is the watch he wanted to look at. It's actually, it's on Chrono 24 for sale.
Okay.
So it's one of these. Now he
What's
said
the
so. It's
size?
4,200 euros.
What's the size on this?
Do you have to, Bear? Don't be negative, okay?
Okay.
Don't be negative. We'll talk about the size later. Can I upsell you first, okay?
Sure.
So it's got a bracelet, integrated bracelet. It's very 70s. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that beautiful Vacheron crown there.
Okay.
And this bracelet's never been cut.
It looks very, very dated. Very dated.
Now, I want to tell you a couple things here, okay? For starters, right?
I agree, Jimmy, that does have a little bit of the Patek ellipse feel, but it's round. There is a definitely feel of it, but I think Patek ellipse is much more aesthetically appealing.
Now, this watch itself,
And
they call it a.
yeah, I think NATO, you got it. It almost does look like a MVMT shitter. Yeah, I get that.
Now, my advice to him, this was my advice. I said, look, these bracelets, if they do not fit perfectly, the watch is no good to you. Because you cannot add links, and you can reduce them, but you've got to go to a jeweler who cuts them. Okay?
Yes.
They cut the bracelet. That's how they resize these, okay? And
That's right, cousin. Exactly. That's why we have that feel about the ellipse, right? Because of that bracelet.
now I've got to tell you, my advice to him was, he said to me, I'll tell you what he said to me. He said to me, "Hi Arch, thank you for your information. Da 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 da. I love watches, but I don't like to lose big money with my hobby. Your expertise is much bigger than mine. I have a question." He sent me the link. I know it is small. It's 32.5 mils, Bear.
But didn't you mention that this gentleman had a small wrist?
He had a smaller wrist, but without that factor, since I do have small wrists and I think dress watches, this is what I solely would use it for, should not be too big. This is a bargain, isn't it? Now I want to ask you, why is this do you think it's a bargain at 4,000 euros?
It's a 4,000 euros for a reason, and probably it's listed at 4,000. You probably can get it even for less.
Well, I think the money would be about 3,000. Okay.
I think at 3,000, this is a safe buy.
But you know the big problem is with this watch, Bear.
The size.
You can't sell it to anybody. I think 3,000. That's what. You know, the funny thing is with these watches here.
There was at least some type of weird society that I heard about years ago. Small watch society or something.
No, that was the Society for Thin Dress Watches.
Yeah,
Bear.
some weird fucking cult shit that I think you and Tan belong to. It's really weird. So maybe the fuckers in that fucking weird cult would be interested in this fucker. Hey, we have a super chat from Madman. Madman!
Member for 41 months. Bear, you're not really back until you call me a fuckface, and I reply, I see, I understand. You know this?
Fuckface! Fuckface.
Bear's back.
Your
yeah. Yeehaw!
I see. I understand. You know this?
Jingo.
Yeah, see, this is that's definitely
Interesting.
that's a watch for roommate when she finally leaves Tim. Yeah, you know what? This would actually make a very nice watch for a lady.
Well, I think it's more
right.
it's masculine. It's not really feminine. Okay, this watch is not really feminine, Bear.
Yeah, it does have. You're right. I agree with you. Only size makes it cool for the ladies, but it is not feminine. I agree with you.
And I got to tell you something. Really, it's got a very limited market. Unless this watch fits you perfectly, what the fuck are you going to do with it? Okay.
But $3,000, 3,000 US or 3,000.
Well, it was at 4 actually. It's at 4. It's at 4. They wanted 4.
But they're not gonna get 4. They're asking 4. This watch is gonna sit forever. So they want to move it. They want to cash. They want to get it. They want to get whatever they can get. I would honestly offer 2,500 euros, and you want it, you want it. You don't, go fuck yourself. Honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, are you really doing this for some guy, a friend, or you actually are thinking about buying this yourself?
No. This was a paid review. I told him unless it fits. I told him unless. The funny thing is, let me say this to you, and this happens to Pateks as well. They had a lot of these with the integrated bracelets, right? You can't add.
I wonder how this watch would look on your wrist, Mikey.
You can't add. You can't add. Remember, I've seen a very podgy. People have added extra links to it. They kind of added a customized link, but it looks shit. The thing is, Bear, what I'm trying to say is these type of watches here, unless they fit you perfectly, it's like selling a secondhand pair of designer shoes. Unless you got to find someone who likes the watch, likes the style, and it fits. If it doesn't fit, it's fucking unsellable.
Yeah,
And
I get that. I get that.
The funny thing is, the interesting thing is, Bear, Patek, they had the Patek. They've got a very famous. I'll just call it up. It's a Patek 3941.
We have a super chat from Mekulas. Mekulas. Thank you very, very much, sir. Nice to see you. Your super chat is very much appreciated. Do you know who this is, Archie?
Baron Mekulas.
Who is
$10.
Who
This
is
watch
this
would
guy?
be no idea, Bear. Who is it?
Oh, I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to figure it out. It's one of your old viewers. You read his soul at one time.
Okay. This watch would be great for Diego. Wait, he already said that it's too big for him. Now, I've got to tell you.
Yeah, Diego is a tiny guy. Tiny little guy. You know what? This would actually probably be a good watch for him, but I don't think he would be happy with Vacheron. I think he's got a little bit of taste for things like Patek and Rolex and so on, AP. So yeah, it would size-wise, it would be perfect, but I think brand doesn't really speak to him.
Yes, I get it, Bear. I got to be honest with you. The other thing is, I want to say this to you, Bear. The other thing,
that was one of the best soul readings. I do remember that. It was interesting times. Interesting times. Do you like sheep, Archie? Do you like sheep?
Sheep. Yes, I do.
Me too. Me too. This gentleman runs his farm. He runs his farm.
He runs his farm.
That's right.
What sort of farm?
Raising sheep?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. And he's a success because he raises sheep and gets the wool every year and sells a certain number off for.
He spends money primarily on watches and horse and booze.
Wow. Well, that's one way to fucking fuck your life off.
That's not Meech. That was Meech.
Meech! That is correct. You winner, chicken fucking dinner. Meech, nice to see you, Meech.
That's Meech?
That's Meech, yeah. He's a baron now.
Okay.
Mekulas.
Now, what I wanted to say to you is, Bear.
He came from Watch Nicholas channel, you know. That's the same Watch Nicholas you claim that is attacking you all the time. You know?
Yes.
Which, by the way, never attacked you. I have no idea what you're talking about. But hey, it's okay that Watch Nicholas is a bad guy, but the Boo and the Midget are good guys. Hey, it's all right. It's all good. It's all good.
Got you.
Got you too.
Bear, I got to ask you this question here. The new Tudors that came out, you always picked up a few Tudors in the past, not buying anymore. What's the story?
About the Tudor?
Yeah. I'll be honest
I actually
made an avatar today. I made an avatar. Can you believe this? Everybody needs a Tudor. That's the blue and the pink. Look at that. It's the avatar.
But that's
Did you
cool.
buy one of their Pelagos spare?
I had the Pelagos like yours. The original. Let's call it original, right?
Yeah, the original. Sure.
I had the Pelagos
FXD.
FXD. That's it. I had those two Pelagos. I don't have any more. At the moment, I am Tudor free. I don't have really any more Tudors. You know what? I have this love-hate relationship with Tudor. I never really had a Tudor that kept me engaged and kept me going. I even think if I get this pink or this blue that's now hot and all that, that eventually I get bored with it. And then, what pisses me off the most, when I sell it on a secondary market and I sell it in a very lazy way, which means I don't want to deal with the punters, so I sell it to a dealer, I get
Yeah.
fucked royally.
You can take a bath, yeah.
Yeah. So that
I was
bothers me.
talking to my friend Dave, the super collector, right?
Yes.
And one of the things that really pisses him off is he has customers who come in, they ask about a watch. Listen to this. They negotiate hard, backwards and forwards. Then they come in to get the watch and they say, he had a customer who came in and said, oh, it's too big. It was an AP. They spent all this time negotiating on price, and then he came to pick it up and he goes, oh, it's too big. I don't want it. And the edit, it's very, very difficult business. He's got other customers. At the moment, the market is just what you said. People want to do the trades. They want to do the trades. They don't have any money. They want to do.
It's not only because of not having the money. It's partially also because of what you are saying, that prices are gone down. So you are leveraging your prices on the watches that went down, buying a watch that price went down. So you're kind of like by trading watches into it, you are leveraging the situation. That's really what I think people are trying to do.
Yes.
I think. That, for example, I mean, Dave, the super collector, would not offer you cash for, let's say, your JLC and your Breguet, and let's say your Zenith Hillbilly Tourbillon. He will offer you watch to trade toward that, right? Like that Patek you were talking about with the Hunter case back. So is that a good move? Well, then you kind of do the math and see, if I'm selling this, what would I get for this? If I'm buying that Patek, what would it cost me? And if it kind of makes sense, you pull the trigger. Obviously, if you like the watch, it has to make a sense regardless. It has to make a sense if you're trading. And I like, to be honest with you, Archie, there's one thing I really start to like: trading 2, 3, maybe 4 watches, well, 2, 3 for sure, towards something better. So reducing the number and increasing perceived quality.
Very good point, Bear. I got to tell you something. With many watches that are out there now, the problem is so many people have high expectations. The market. How bad is Chrono 24 now? How bad is Chrono 24?
In which sense, Archie?
Chrono 24, how overpriced is the prices you see on Chrono? Like 10%, 15%, 20%?
Depends of the brand. Depends of the brand. But if we're gonna average it, for sure, 10%.
10%.
But it's also good. It's also a good reference point.
We got a
to
super
just
chat
like
here.
know, it's going to be like basically this much, or probably a little less. Or you can, when you find a good deal.
We got a super
that's
chat.
what it's good for me.
Patel Philippe, $2. What is the purpose of the Yachtmaster 1 lineup?
You know why he's saying this. He knows I'm a yacht master geek.
See, I think the Yachtmaster is a gentrified Submariner.
Well, isn't doesn't the story go that at that point when they came up with the Yachtmaster, the idea was that Rolex is going to replace the Rolex with the Yachtmaster, correct? Rolex
Yes.
sub, right?
Yes.
That was kind of the original idea, but it did not go in that direction. Obviously, luckily.
It's like the Porsche. They were going to replace the 911 with the 928, Mike.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, no.
Well, okay, then it will be probably exactly like that, based on Mikey's reaction, right? But
Yeah.
Yachtmaster is very refined sport watch. I love the look of it. Um, so what's the point of the lineup? So what do we have actually? We have a blue dial and we have the um, uh, radium dial, right? With that nice
Yes.
sunny blue hand. Um, so those are the two in steel. We got the two tones, right? We got a two-tone rose gold, two-tone yellow gold, right?
Do
Yes.
they have like the glide lock clasps on them? Like
No, unfortunately, to be honest with you, I wish they do, but no, they don't.
sure,
They don't. They're just a regular clasp, you know. And
but it's nice Rolex quality.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
So yeah,
There.
what's the point? The point is that I think it's a very nice, luxurious looking, dressy, sport style of a watch, and it's much thinner than a sub. It wears really nice. It has this elegant thin profile, kind of like a Daytona. So if you're not into really larger pieces and you want a sport watch with a bit of a luxurious feel, then you're going for a Yachtmaster. And I love that watch. I genuinely love that line.
I love the raised numbers on the bezel because uh, they're not fixable. You know, like
Yes.
if you scratch them, you either have to have somebody like laser add metal back, but it's just like it's
It's a
kind of a
frosted metal. It's a frosted metal with
yeah,
platinum, right? So
and it's
yeah,
just
it
a
has to
power move.
actually. You want to hear? I'll give you a fast story. This was when I got almost fucked. I had the platinum dial, like a platinum dial Yachtmaster. You know the discontinued ones with a platinum dial, Archie. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yes. The Yachtmaster, the steel with the platinum bezel itself. So you're talking about the platinum dial, the rhodium dial.
No, not rhodium. Before rhodium, there was a platinum dial.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, do you know which one I'm talking about?
It was more silver than platinum, wasn't it? No.
It was actually platinum dial. Believe it or not, just Google it. Google the platinum dial Yachtmaster, and it will come up. But that's not the point of the story. The point of the story, I bought it from a brick and mortar store from the Toronto. It had a little
Yeah.
bit of a
This
scratch
had
on
the
a.
red hand, didn't it? The red hand.
That's right, Archie. You got it, buddy.
oh yes, pull it up. Must see.
Nice watch. So I got a really good deal. I'm like, oh fuck, this is a great deal. It was
They
no
were always a bit
papers.
soft.
Yeah, but it was a little bit too good of a deal. And I was like, fuck, this is a great deal. I love it. The problem was no papers, no box. And it had a little bit of a scratch on a bezel, right? But I said, no big fucking deal. I send it for service. I give it to my AD. They took it, and he said he's going to have to send it to actually to Rolex because he could not do with in store. He has an in store watchmaker licensed by Rolex. However, when he entered it, fucking registered and showed stolen.
Oh
Fuck!
no.
Oh
Fuck!
man,
Fuck! So I'm like, what the fuck do I do now? What do I do? What do I do? Well, shit, by the rule, the watch should have been immediately confiscated. But he did me a favor. He gave me the watch back. I went back to the store. I said, for fuck's sake, man, you sold me a fucking stolen watch. Oh, sorry, mate, this and that. And he refunded the money right away and obviously contacted whoever he got the watch from. And I got lucky on that one. And you know what? Since that time, I never buy fucking Rolex without papers and box. I don't fuck around with that shit.
But my box and papers were stolen, Bear.
It's a different story, actually, and I'm sure 99% of the time those are the similar reasons. But this was a very stressful feeling for some weird fucking reason. You feel very uncomfortable, like you did something wrong. I didn't do fucking
Yeah.
anything wrong. I bought fair and square the watch from a fucking proper business place. I paid for it. I wanted to service it, and then oh, this is stolen. You almost like did I do something wrong? Did you start fucking panicking?
Yeah.
And I got lucky here, but you reminded me, Mikey, because you mentioned how difficult it is to take care of that bezel once it's scratched. Actually, let's catch up on super
Super
chats.
chats. We got super chats here. We got Patel Philippe $2. Why is the sea dweller considered the dog? Now, I think the problem with the sea dweller is it was
Size.
always a bit big. See,
Size.
you got to remember. I remember in the pre-ceramic times, I thought the sea dweller was perfect, but it was always a little bit thicker. The glass was thicker.
Oh, wait a second, Patel. Do you consider Sea Dweller 4K a dog? I mean, are you which like
Which sea dweller?
yeah, which Sea Dweller? Like
The
if we're
40
That's
talking
millimeter
Curly's
sea
dream
dweller was
watch.
perfect. I
Bear,
loved
that's
it.
Curly's dream watch. I think the deep sea.
the
Maybe.
Deep Sea is a dog. The Sea Dweller is not a dog. Wait. Actually, at this point, the Sea Dweller 43 really sells under retail. Uh, doesn't
But
matter, steel
it's
or
really
two-tone, they both sell under retail. Is it because it's a dog? I think it's partially because there's a lot of people that they prefer sub. They just like the sub better. But in all honesty, CWL 43 is not that big. So actually, you're right. The deep sea, the deep fucker, that's the dog.
Yes, I agree with you there.
I thought I saw
The sea
James
dweller.
Cameron
I
selling
would
for
love a
like
sea dweller.
22,
I got to tell you,
24.
Oh, Patel, fuck me dead. 4K is not a dog. 4K is one of the most fucking wanted sea dwellers on the market. Shortest run, fucking less than 2 years, perfect size, no cyclop. So yeah, the sea dweller with double red, of course, those are wanted, but also 4K is a quite popular sea dweller.
I've got another super chat here. Mike the Mistake $2. Bear, any regret selling your white OP39?
Yes, um, a fantastic watch. Best from that original lineup of the OP39s by far, because the others were kind of like awkward looking, fucking almost like a childish looking pieces. But the white one had a really good look. So yeah, I missed that watch a lot. One of the nicest watches from that era, I actually remember when it was announced in Baselworld. It wasn't even mentioned a lot. I actually did a video on it when I was doing on my channel, and I said to me at that time that was my favorite new release, and loved it when I got it. But you can't keep it all. You can't have it all. That's the bottom line.
We've got another super chat here from Patel Philippe $5. Cartier Crash or Cartier Mr. Roos?
Mm.
What the hell is the Mr. Roos? The
Mr. Roos.
Cartier
Cartier
Mr. Roos.
Crash has become so hot.
Oh, this is the one that's got the movement in the the spinner. You know, the rotor, the rotor, the rotor, the rotor.
Right.
Look at that. That's amazing. I'd have to go for Crash. I like traditional Crash. Oh, Bear, we got some support for you. Humble Pine, $20. Been a long time.
If I may answer, please. This is a super chat. I want to. Do you mind if I actually address the super chat before we go to next one? Can we go back to Patel?
Sure.
So he's asking us Cartier Crash or Cartier Mysterious. Okay, I don't understand the love for Cartier Crash. I genuinely don't. A few years ago, maybe, or 5 years ago, everyone thought it was fucking weird and stupid. But then some rappers and some influencers or whatever decided to make that watch hot. And now everyone is fucking losing their mind about Cartier Crash, which is fucking awkward, weird looking. And I'm a Cartier fanboy. I don't get the love for it. I genuinely don't. So my choice is this watch pictured right here. It's a very interesting concept.
It is extremely expensive.
Of course, they're both extremely expensive. Both, you know? But that would be the one I would choose. So that's my answer to our friend Patel Philippe. And now we go to next super chat.
Next super chat is Humble Pine, $20. Look at the avatar. He's got the same watch as Tanzil, the Patek.
There, this watch that you like that's up right now is that the rotor on the front dial, or is that does the movement rotate or something?
That is it rotates, Mikey, and it is the movement. Like they've done it specially so that the whole rotating thing is the movement.
I see. The whole movement is the rotor in effect.
Yes,
and, I see.
Right.
That's
Very,
really
very
fucking clever. That's fucking cool.
See,
I like that idea.
Big fuck off to all the people who have a tendency to talk about Cartier being a fashion brand. Cartier is fantastic. Super chat from Humble Pine.
I love Cartier.
Humble Pine, how nice to see you. Genuinely nice to see you. I love Humble Pine. I really do. What's the watch on his wrist, Archie?
That's the Patek that Tan has.
Perpetual calendar?
Yes.
Fantastic.
That's the perpetual calendar, the same one that Patek has with the white gold with the cream dial.
That's a beautiful watch. Absolutely. I've seen it. I love it. I would love that watch. Would I love that watch? I would love that watch. Would that be a great second Patek for Bear? That would be a great second Patek for Bear. Is that watch fucking really expensive? Yeah, that watch is fucking really expensive. Could I trade some shit for that? I could trade some shit for that. Is it maybe gonna happen? Maybe it's gonna happen. But more than that, more important than that, is to see Humble Pine, and we'll read his super chat now.
Here we go. Humble Pine. Been a long time since checking the show. Show out. Nice watch talk, Archie, Bear, and Mike the Snake. Cheers, guys.
Thank you very much, Humble Pine. I hope things are well for you.
Cheers,
Hopefully,
man.
one day, one time, someplace, we'll meet and in person and spend some nice time together, sir.
Nice guy.
I really love the idea of the movement spins around, basically acting as the rotor at the same time as functioning, as itself. That is just really cool and really
Very
clever,
cool.
and it has to be pretty hard to pull off.
Well, then you
really
would appreciate something like Ulysse Nardin Freak.
Yeah, except I can't stand. Is the Freak the one with that Joker face on the front?
No. Ulysse Nardin the Freak, the whole movement is in the hands. The whole movement of bring it up, Archie. He's intrigued by this. Bring up the Ulysse Nardin Freak.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, no, I like the fact that the like I was saying, like the movement spins around as the rotor. I've seen other rotors that were like peripheral rotors, you know,
Look at this, Mikey. The whole movement is actually a hand.
Oh yeah, no, see that doesn't really do anything for me. I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
come on. Seriously? I thought that
Well,
something...
I can't see much of it. It's just this little dinky ass picture. Okay, that's better, but I need to see a bigger picture of it. Maybe if I can pull it up on my phone or something. It looks I can't really make a judgment off of what I see so far.
It's a very interesting technological concept when it comes to that.
What
Really
does it
interesting.
do that's special?
But the whole movement is in a hand.
Okay. Oh, all right. I see. So the whole movement rotates as the hand.
Right.
Okay. And how does it? The minutes are depicted by by something.
By something, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hey. Yeah. That's another one. And like I was saying, I saw a really cool watch that had the rotor that was around the outer perimeter of the inside of the dial, you know, and so it had this half ring that ran on bearings around the outside of the dial.
Right.
Well, the outside of the movement inside the dial, you
Right.
know, and I thought that was pretty cool too. It was another way to skin the cat.
Skin the
But
cat, buddy.
very clever. I
Very
like that
clever.
kind of stuff. I like
Wow.
I like when things are done differently, but equally. You know.
Yes, yes. I know exactly what you mean. Archibald, we have another super chat.
We got another super chat here. This is Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, should the Explorer 2 go back to the day-night indicator versus the current configuration? What's the point of two GMT watches in the line? Now, I got to tell you, Tan, that's exactly the reason that we have it's the Explorer 2 is to the GMT what the Yachtmaster 1 is to the Submariner. So I got to tell you,
No, that's actually not a good comparison.
I'm like,
you're wrong, Pontiff. I'm sorry.
no.
No, no. You realize why he's asking this question?
Because the Explorer 2, the day-night indicator.
Explorer 2 was positioned from the perspective of professional watches, a watch to be utilized in cave explorations, which happened to be very popular in Japan. And ultimately, the idea is not that that's a GMT watch, but it is a watch that in the darkness you're supposed to be able to acknowledge and recognize is it the PM or AM or whatever the time, the evening or night.
Well, that's because it's got the fixed bezel. The fixed bezel
right.
there.
But
It's
then
meant for
the
spelunking.
fuck faces like you came up with a concept. I cannot afford the GMT, so I'm gonna call this fucking thing GMT. So
You know,
what
Bear,
Patel is
they were more expensive than the GMTs at one stage.
okay, maybe I don't know. I'm not that old. You're an old fuck, so you probably know more than I do from that old age time.
In the late 90s, Bear.
Right. I was a young guy at 90s. I fucked around. I wasn't really dealing with watches. But anyway, long story short, I see his point. The day-night indicator versus current configuration. That's an interesting point. What the fuck is Explorer positioned now as? What is it? What's Explorer 2 positioned at? Is it a GMT? No, it's not positioned as GMT. When you go on a Rolex site, you find it under Explorer. So you will see that Explorer comes first, and then Explorer 2 comes after that. So even Rolex is telling us this is not GMT. Do you see the logic behind it?
Yes. Do you know what the cosmonaut, the Breitling cosmonaut, that's a 24-hour time.
Yes. Very weird. Very strange. Very unusual. Yes.
Yeah, hard to sell. Nobody wants, it's hard to, people can't.
Oh,
well, that's
fucking confuses the fucking you.
But that's the same concept, Bear.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just saying his questions got logic. it makes sense to ask that. That's all. I'm not saying they should change anything, but I do see why he's asking that.
Yes. We've got another super chat here. This here is from Pavel, $2. Update from Mikey, Franken Gonzo. What's the Franken Gonzo?
Mikey? Mikey, you are muted.
Franken Gonzo.
Franken Gonzo. We'll have to get back to Mikey. Sorry, Pavel. When he returns, we
We'll
will
ask
refer this question to him.
Spinnaker, $2. I second. Good show, boys. Good
Thank you,
show,
Spinnaker.
boys. And we've got Patel Philippe, $5. Would the Explorer have been better suited for Bond in the movies for the beach, casino, and bedroom?
Well,
No, because he needed that. He had that rotating saw. The Explorer's got a fixed bezel.
Yes, the rotating saw. That is correct. But listen, Ian Fleming, in his original James Bond novel, he has Explorer as a Rolex choice.
Yes.
Right?
I didn't know
Yes,
that.
he does.
Yeah, and he wore Explorer himself. Do I think that Explorer would have been a better choice? You know what? As a watch, yeah, I do. I actually do. Especially because the watch is much more elegant than sub, and in environment like casino or ballrooms or whatever the fuck with the tuxedos and shit, I think no Rolex wears better than Explorer. Yeah, so the bedroom, I don't know about that part. I mean, the bedroom probably is equal, and beach, I think sub is a better choice. But overall, Explorer is a good choice. Mikey, we had a super chat which was a question for you.
Oh yeah, what was that?
It was
Yes,
from
we had
Pavel. There we go, Mikey. Pavel, update from Mikey regarding Frankengonzo. I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, I finally bought a mount for my phone so that I can give you guys a ride in my car sometime soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. But I'll log on with my phone and then set it. I've mounted the mount today. I need to raise it a bit because it can't include the speedometer. I was reminded because I can't show the speed. I can't put myself on record on video, like, going as fast as I'm gonna go. But it's pretty cool. I mean, just running the thing to red line in second and third is like, that's all you need. That's all I need. Like, for now. I mean, it gives you the rush you need, you know.
Yeah, baby, the rush you need. Exactly.
I mean,
gotta
So
tell
is
you
this going to
something.
happen, Mikey, or what? Is this something you are committed to do?
yeah, it's ready to go. It's 100% ready to go.
Well, I actually look forward to it, man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's going to give us when you accelerate, it's going to give us a nice feel.
Yes, and hopefully the sound will be good, and you'll be able to hear the motor. Man, this thing it sounds so fucking sweet, and
But that sound is
all
a
the
big
sound
part of it.
deadening stuff has been removed, and so the car's like.
I think the sound is the reason why so many people who are into cars and love the cars for genuine reasons, they just cannot get into electric vehicles. I think the sound is very important to the love of the cars.
100%. Years ago, the Volkswagen had their TDI diesel. The Golfs, and they had a TDI like spec class racing on television, and it was the same as electric vehicles. And they're so quiet. You're just watching this race, and they're all like, you can barely hear them at all because they're diesels, you know. And it was like the prelude to electric racing, which is dead silent. But you know, I mean, Formula E, they're going 165, and they race for a full hour or so. You know, I mean, they're the real deal. But I agree 100%. I need bleeding ears, man. I need the stink of raw fuel and cars going by at amazing speeds, and gas that's flammable, and the danger level's higher, and just the real deal of racing, man. If you ever been to a sprint car race, oh my god, I mean, you're right there on a little small dinky track.
Just hang on there, we've got to catch up. The next super chat, I got Patel Philippe $5, and I've got this ready there. Thoughts on the H Moser and Co. MB&F Endeavor Cylindrical Tourbillon. Now I've tried to get a picture
Cylindrical
here.
tourbillon. Yeah, that is a beauty, man. Archie, give us your first impression.
Look,
go into it. Let's see if that's an article. Let's look into it.
I got to be honest with you, Bear.
Go into it.
Okay, sorry. Let's go into it. Fair enough there. So if we have a look, there's a great article there from Monochrome. I love Monochrome.
Yeah, so
look at this. There's the green one. Okay, so there we go. We can see the green one. Watch collaborations are not new. This is for MB&F and H Moser. Okay, fair enough. Now, this watch here itself. Let's have a look. Look at that there, Bear. That's what you want to see. Look at that. Look at how it's situated there. Absolutely fucking crazy stuff, Bear. Look at that.
It's really cool.
I don't know if it really.
Wow.
It is cool. Price. How much do you think it is,
cool,
Bear?
But it's kind of whack.
If I would have to guess, I would say probably about 150 to 200,000.
Probably
79,000 Swiss francs.
That's cheap.
100,000.
I agree with you. I would have said $250,000 actually.
That's actually great value. Great price for a very interesting piece. MB&F is fucking so cool.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, they think outside the box like all the time.
That's correct.
You know, every one of their watches. My friend has one.
I don't know how would I feel.
The escapement is held by this like wishbone, chicken wishbone is what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
But the escapement's held at the very top of the dome, the crystal dome. You know, so that's where the escapement is spinning, but the rest of the gears and everything are down below. It's really cool. Archie got a chance to see that watch. Remember, Arch, when we had dim sum?
Yes, that was an amazing watch. Your friend had that.
Yes.
I got another super chat here. We got one GB20 Mex. Do you need new rubber on the 930? # no blowouts.
No, the tires have all the tread in the world, but they're aged out if I'm to use them for track use. But they're great street tires, They're all 100% there, new. But they've been sitting. The whole car's been sitting for 10 years, So that's why I went through this whole slow, like revival of the car, And I did 2 oil changes, and I've been driving the car, in stages, learning about the car.
To drive the car. It's very important to drive it, Mike.
Oh yeah, no, I drive it at least a couple times a week.
We got another super chat here from Patel Philippe. Look what he's saying here. MB&F LM 101. Now this is a MB and FLM.
Blue.
101. Now I got to tell you, this here itself, this is one of the legacy machines. I think this would probably be nicer, Bear.
I want to see a big picture, an article about it.
Just
Yeah, this is the one my friend has.
the reason
It's
I say
similar
that
to it.
is dial, the way the dial interacts. That cylindrical
into the
tourbillon's kind
article.
of like it's on an angle. I don't fucking
Get
get
into
it.
the article.
Yep. I'm loading it up. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. Here we go. This was a 2001. Look at the beautiful blue there. This is one of the legacy machines, Bear. What do you think? Would you get one?
Can you go back to the beautiful picture so we can see it? It's actually a nice size picture, so Mikey can also
Yep.
see it and I can.
Yeah, see the kind of
Yeah, look at that.
wishbone mount for the escapement wheel, which is very up at the top of the dome.
Mhm.
It's like a helicopter, like a ceiling fan, basically, for the rest of the watch. And it's really unique, and they've got a couple models like that where the escapement is supported on this, I wouldn't say flimsy looking, but a very very cantilevered mount, for the escapement. It's really unique. Nobody else has done anything near that.
It's a very
No.
beautiful, interesting watch. You know what? I'm very with this question. My only problem here is I love F. Pigeon. But if there is a watch I despise from F. Pigeon, it's exactly the Chronometre Bleu. Because it's so fucking overrated. It was so over, and it still is so overpriced. It's a basically entry level F. Pigeon that got a iconic status of some kind, and hype like that is not even normal. They're actually so much nicer, so much better F. Pigeons. But this Chronometre Bleu is fucking getting so much hype that it annoys the shit in me. So, as a result
Yeah.
of that, I'm going to pick
That's
this
how I feel
MBNF.
about the Daytona.
And you're not wrong. And you are not wrong. But this is even more, Mikey. This is even more. This is just nauseating. And every guy I know that has one is a bit of a douche.
Oh, you're joking.
No, I'm
Chronometer de
seriously.
Blue.
Yeah.
You know, the Chronometer de Blue was just such a basic model, but Bear.
Exactly, Archie. Thank you. Hallelujah, Pontiff. That's exactly the point. But they hyped it up because, oh, fuck, look how fucking. What the fuck? You know what? Great watch, okay? I'm not. Any F. Pigeon is a great watch. There is no shit from F. Pigeon. But about every single other F. Pigeon is superior to that watch. But this fucking thing is getting so much attention. You tell me why. Tell me why. Rich Buddy did not want a Chronometre Blue. He wanted the Habana.
Like with the Torno case.
No. The brown one.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Fjorn. I ran into a guy.
Habanas, that's right.
I
Habanas.
ran into a guy at the gun shop the other day with a Torno shaped gold F. Jorn. And very nice gentleman.
Hey, hi, nice Tingler. Jim Tingler, nice to see you, buddy.
He had a very nice, it was large FP Jorn Torno cased watch.
We are waiting for Pontiff to make a choice on this super chat.
I'd go MBNF. MBNF.
I'm happy about your choice, Arch.
And I love the blue. You know, I really love that blue.
I love that blue too.
You know, these watches are not very big. I think they're like 36.
Okay.
I know.
No, this is not 36.
Yeah, I think it is.
This cannot
How much
be
do you want to bet? No, this is this would be a monster. This is a monster, Mikey. The case is 40 mil.
Okay,
Oh, it's
40.
not as I thought it would be bigger. I thought it was bigger actually. I must
It's
admit.
actually
Yeah.
I thought it'd
perfect
be
size. Perfect
not-
size, actually.
Yeah,
Now I
the
want it
40,
even more.
40 is perfect. But maybe okay. I expected them to be bigger as well. And I've seen
Well,
that.
you just
that
said you expected it to be smaller. You make up your mind, Mikey.
Oh well, I misspoke.
Look at the movement on it, Bear. Look at the movement on this. I thought that was an FP Jean. Look at the back of it.
Wow.
So
that's
beautifully
doing-
done.
Yeah, yeah. You know what?
Really
I'm
nice
curious
movement.
Patel, which one you pick between these two? Which one do you pick? Make a choice on your own super chat. Let me know.
Okay, post
We
both
got
of them up again for
We got
voting purposes.
Tanzio helping us today there. Patel Philippe, $5. Show me a Grand Seiko that you love.
No, not Grand Seiko. Read the super chat as it's written.
Grand Seiko. And show me one that you hate. So let's go to the website. And I've got to tell you, I'm very much a traditionalist. Okay. Look at this. This is one of their new. You like that? I love that color. I got to be honest. I love is their GMT. I really love their GMT. I'll show it to you. Let's get this baby up. It's coming up. I like their GMT with the Aqua 24-hour hand. I think that is a really okay. These are fucking masterpieces. These are fucking crazy money, Bear. Crazy money collections. Let's go. Why the fuck does it not bring up? Oh, here we go. Sorry, it's further down. See, I honestly don't mind these simple pieces here. They're okay. They're okay. They are very much okay. What's not okay? Look at the pricing here. 67,000. This is a solid, a gold limited edition. 15,000. Now, the funny thing is, they have similar looking watches, a hell of a lot cheaper than that. But I digress. Let's go and have a look here. So, with Grand Seiko itself there, let's have a look. I don't like their website. Their website's very shitty here. I honestly, I don't mind their dive watch. I actually love their dive watch, and I love their retro. The retro. They call that the Elegance collection. They seem to be. You notice with Grand Seiko, they're moving towards. They remember it used to be SBG2 54 blah blah blah. Now they're actually naming a collection, right? So,
right.
I think that's much more clever. This would be one of my favorites. Okay,
I agree.
Grand
Seiko. That's a great value on the secondary market. That one.
And what I like about it is, it's got that Calatrava patrimony type case on a leather strap.
Yes.
It's just actually that's actually what I love about my son's watch. My son has the spring drive. Now, I was saying to you before, they got these limited editions. I don't understand it. Like, here we go. We've got Grand Seikos, 6.5, 7,000. These are Aussie. That's like Canadian dollars, okay? But then you've got some here that jump up.
I'm sorry, buddy. Canadian dollar is way stronger than Aussie dollar. Way
okay,
stronger.
so that GMT is 7.2. So that's about 6.5 Canadian.
6.
Okay. What I hate, I will tell you. I got to tell you this, Bear. What I really dislike about these here is I don't like their everyone seems to get the cheapie.
I had some Grand Seikos. I went through the all kind of feelings about Grand Seiko. My latest feel is I like Grand Seiko. Okay, I'll actually pick the Grand Seiko over Tudor, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, I
That's the
definitely
feel I have.
definitely.
I think that comparing Grand Seiko to Rolex is still a nonsense. It's maybe comparable to Omega.
I think regular Seiko is closer. Like certain models are can be more compared to Rolex than a lot of
No, no,
models
no, no,
out there.
no, 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 no. They cannot be compared to Rolex. I'm sorry. But it's a cool watch. I am enjoying my diver, Archie, the one that Goldberg has, the same one. It's a hefty watch, but I'm a hefty bear, so it
Yes.
feels right on my wrist. I like it. It has a complication that I actually enjoy, which is a power reserve. It makes sense to me. I'd like to see power reserve. It just it's for somebody who is compulsive obsessive. It gives me a certain confidence about my watch being charged enough, for a lack of better word. I overcame my pathological hate towards spring drive, calling it quartz, glorified quartz. I can live with a spring drive. I think it's cool, okay, to a certain extent. Jiu-jitsu polishing, well, whatever, marketing bullshit.
I would
Nobody.
rather have one of their high beat movements.
Yeah, Mikey, I don't think they have a divers with a high beat movement. I am not aware. Maybe they do. So I went with, and
Oh,
it was good price on the secondary market. Now the watch that really disappointed me, and I had such a high hopes, was actually Snowflake, which I purchased. It was my
Yep.
first, my very first Grand Seiko, and it felt so light,
Yes.
plasticky. Titanium on that watch is very strange. It doesn't feel like a luxury piece to me, and I did not
I got to
enjoy
tell
it.
you, which watches do I dislike? These are the quartz. We're looking at the quartzes now. I got to tell you, I don't get it. I don't get it. I think these are quartz pieces here. This is the 9F quartz. They look okay, but when you realize it's quartz, it really is filler.
Yeah, well, but you can get them at a good value, Archie.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
I mean, doesn't Tag Heuer make a model that looks just like the two in the to the right center? Um, or a model pretty close to it.
um
You know, the case shape.
Many watches have
who
that.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
I guess
but
yeah, you're right. Um, but these are quartz. These are all quartz.
yes, yes, yes. See, I got to be honest with you. I mean, quartz itself. Would you ever buy a quartz bear besides an Apple Watch, which you use for other things? Would you buy like this is like kind of dress or
I
sports
did.
kind
I
of?
bought the Breitling.
Hmm.
Fucking what is it? What's a Breitling? What the fuck did I buy?
Avenger, that military safety watch with the dual digital readout as well.
Yeah, I bought that and I sold it and I did not like it. And what else did I buy that's quartz? It's expensive. Again, Breitling, the Endurance.
Yes.
That's expensive quartz. I did. I'm stupid, okay? I get these weird fucking feelings, emotions, and I'm sure you know how that feels, Archibald. And then
Mm.
you go and you buy a fucking shitter, and you go like, "What the fuck did I do? I just spent fucking $3,000 or $4,000 on a fucking quartz shitter."
I got a
And
couple
you,
super chats.
yeah,
Patel Philippe $5. The name Gin Tingler came from when Archie misread my super chat. asking a question about Tintingler.
Oh my God, Archie, you are one and only Archibald Chesterfield. Thank you,
Patel
Patel,
Philippe.
for the. Thank you, Patel, for bringing a nice little piece of history back.
Yes, Patel Philippe, $5. This one is for CB. Hopefully he's listening. AC3, your thoughts on the new Konstantin Chaikin thinking? Yes, pull up the article.
Yeah, it's
So
a new
these are
one
the
actually that
Russian.
was just announced. I think today. It's the thinnest watch. They managed to. I don't know. I know they beat the Richard Mill one, but I don't know if they beat the. Okay, bring up the article. It's a very interesting piece. It has actually decent configuration for obviously novelty piece.
Very thin.
I
So
don't know
this
if
is
it's now
1.65 millimeters in height.
right. I don't know if it's officially now the thinnest watch in the world. It could be. I'm not sure.
No, I think there's thinner.
No, I think this is it. This is today they managed to break the record.
Oh, really?
I think somebody can confirm.
Thought I remembered another watch that came out that was they showed a side
That's
view.
that's
It
why
was
they did this one. I believe this is today their statement.
okay.
They actually did it.
Yeah, they had a goal. And okay. Man,
So
I'd be
this
afraid
here
to
goes back.
bend that watch.
Thank you, Richard. Thanks for the confirming. Yeah, I thought so. So this is actually, as of today, the thinnest watch ever produced.
Okay, thank you.
Mechanical watch.
17 hours ago. 17 hours ago. And I got to tell you, it's. I mean, it's. Look at the size. It's incredible. I don't know if I'd actually want to own it, but do you want one?
I would be very uncomfortable wearing this.
Yeah.
I don't want it. Who would buy a watch like this?
Chaikin makes those. Is again, I asked this earlier, but Chaikin's the one that makes those that Joker face watch.
Yes.
Yeah, the Joker.
Yeah, and I think they kind of follow a trend, a facial trend. Like
parts.
this is like a face
What
with
type
two
of
eyes.
punter would be going for these type of very, very extreme thin pieces?
Somebody that just wants to say, "I got the thinnest."
I think it's somebody who likes the brand. If you like the brand,
I don't
does
think
it
so.
give us a?
I don't think this has
to be
to do
priced.
with brand.
It's going to be expensive.
I'm not. Hang on. Back to truck up. I'm not asking you who would be going for this Chaikin. I'm asking you. There's 3 different pieces of these extreme thin watches. Okay, like who would be? Who is the market? Who is being targeted? Who are the people who would be buying watch like this? That is extremely expensive, extremely unusual, extremely weird to wear. Who is this?
Extremely delicate.
Would
I would
CB
assume.
be someone that would be interested in a watch like this? Would Tanzil be interested in a watch like this? Would you have like who? What type of guy? What type of person is going for this? It's a huge financial commitment.
I got to tell you, I think it's somebody. Okay, it's not somebody with 3 Seikos and a Rolex bear.
Of course. Jimmy
But
says
this is somebody.
Garo Paul. No, I don't think so. I don't think Garo goes for Rolex. All he wants is Rolex.
Hey, we've got the expert who's come to answer us. Hello, Jonathan Higgin Quayle III.
Awesome.
Where's the expert?
This Chaikin, who the hell buys this? You're the expert. Tell us who buys this
Well,
sort of
not
thing.
just Chaikin. We have 3 brands that have managed to produce these extremely thin mechanical watches. What type of people, what type of customer, what type of punter is the person that would be going after this?
That's a good question. I can't reply to you because I don't know anybody who has those ultra slim watches. I just wanted to add to this Konstantin Chaikin, the super slim watch. As far as I know, this is at the moment a prototype, so I don't know if it's really working or not. He announced that he's gonna make it. The price is not determined, but it may be 500,000 or 1 million or even more. So it is. It's a niche in the horology, and I find this very fascinating. And in my opinion, Piaget makes the coolest ultra slim watches. Because a couple of years ago, Piaget made an Altiplano watch which was 2 millimeters thin, which took the record. And then Richard Mille came with that. Then Bulgari came.
That's right.
With
Bulgari had, go on.
Yeah,
sorry to interrupt.
the Octo Ultra Slim, which was 1.8.
Bellissimo.
Yeah, that was 1.8. Then Richard Mille came with that credit card watch, which was 1.75.
Right.
And Bulgari countered with 1.7 then. And the cool thing is Piaget made then something, they say, we're sticking with 2 millimeters, but we're adding a tourbillon. And I think that is such a power move from Piaget, actually.
Craziness. Total craziness.
So, in my opinion,
You know what's wrong with these ultra thin? Can I tell you what's wrong?
To me, aesthetically speaking, I would put Bulgari as number 1. I would put Piaget as number 2. I would put this thing, if it becomes a regular production, as number 3. And then I would put Richard Mille as number 4. To me, that's the order of the look.
Yeah, I
Let me
agree
just
with
catch
you.
up quickly on these super chats here. We got Rodent $3.05. Speeding fines in Victoria ain't a joke. Very nasty fikers. There are cameras everywhere. Cameras. As they say, it's a very fine state. We've got Rodent 3.0. I believe Switzerland also has really nasty speeds.
I was just about to mention anybody who goes to Switzerland for watch events and probably rent a car, stick with the speed limits because fines are crazy there.
Well, give us an idea, like how crazy.
So I was.
Don't they base it on how much money you earn?
No. In Switzerland, as far as I know, not.
Sorry, Sweden does that. Sweden does that.
1 second. I'm gonna pull it up. Schweiz Bußgeld Tempo. Let me pull that up. So, tempo limit.
By the way, Cousin Angelic says be cautious with the parking too, because he says the parking fines are just as crazy, maybe even worse.
Holy fuck. We got another. I'll just read the next super chat there. Patel Philippe. Rodent $3.05. When I went to the races at Flemington and they let me park in the VIP area, parking after I mentioned I was a correspondent for the Archie Luxury Channel. Thank
wow.
you, sir. Of course.
That's very impressive. I love it.
And we got Patel Philippe, $5. Which was your favorite channel? Paul Pluta Prestige versus Archie Luxury Travel. I think Paul Pluta Prestige. It was like used car sales lot. No warranty. Once you leave the lot, there's no warranty. And we had Patel Philippe, $5. Pick a Tudor Hydronaut or Tudor Iconaut for each of your disciples. Mark Goldberg, Austin Daniels, TGV, and Fed. You know what? They are actually pretty robust watches. The styling is a little bit on the fucking stink. I get it. But I got to tell you something. The Tudor Hydro Naut is not actually terrible. There's a Hydronaut and there's a Hydronaut 2. This is the one I had. I had a Hydronaut 2. If you guys remember, I bought that when I was drunk from Ian the watchmaker. And this here, there's also the Iconaut, which is a GMT function piece. I reckon for Goldberg, we'll go Hydronaut 2. For Austin Daniels, we'll go for Iconaut. For Fed,
Sorry,
we'll go for
I'm laughing.
Hydronaut 1.
I'm laughing at Tingler. You know what he did? He claimed he doesn't understand kilometers and Australian English.
So,
by the way, Canada is kilometers too, Tingler. So you know.
yeah. I pulled up a web page, but the fines don't sound to be
Here we go. This
outrageous.
is the Iconaut.
I have to research that. Oh, that is.
Hydronauts are more attractive. More design is nicer.
You find them attractive? I think it's not
But
Tudor's finest hour.
If I have to pick between Hydronaut and Iconaut, I'd be picking up Hydronaut.
You know, the Hydronaut itself, Bear, that was supposed to be the replacement. That was Tudor's own version of the Submariner.
Yeah, that was not a good move.
And you know what it was like? It was like, you know, the kids who the parents didn't let them listen to pop music. If
Right.
you grew up through the 60s and 70s, conservative as fuck, that's what you'd turn out to be.
Okay.
You know?
So can you assign accordingly as per Super Chat to your disciples
Fed,
Hydronaut or
Fed, we
Iconaut?
go Iconaut. We'll give Fed this one here, the red. For TGV, we'll give him the black one. He likes the black dial. And for Austin, we're going to give the Hydronaut. We're going to give him the Hydronaut.
Austin
Come on,
actually,
Hydronaut.
Austin
Hydronaut.
actually had both of them.
Is this the Tudor Hydronaut
Yes.
that we're talking about?
Correct.
Not the
That's
Patek
exactly right.
Hydronaut, right? Or
And
the-
we've got
I'm
Patel
getting
Philippe,
names
$5.
mixed up.
Thoughts on the show pod
You forgot
LUC
to assign Mark Goldberg.
Oh, Mark Goldberg, we would have to go Hydronaut. He'd love because he loves those Breitlings with the big bezels.
I bet you he would actually love this.
Okay.
He would find the Hydronaut he likes. I bet you any money.
And
It's not a bad looking watch. I've never really looked at the Breitling line that, from end to end to see if that very many of them rang my bell or not. But this one's a decent looking watch.
here we go. We got thoughts on the Chopard LUC. That's the top of the line. Quattro Spirit 25. So this is actually, it's
Get
one
into the
hand. You
article.
notice the
Get
hours
into
are
the
at the
article.
6.
Get into the article.
I got to tell you, get to the article, $5. I think it looks quite nice. Special edition with white, gold, and black enamel dial. Always good. By the way, last chance sale. Houdinki's having sale. What does that mean, Bear?
It means it's a sale, man.
Yeah, it's
tough
the
times,
last
man.
after the
It's
last and probably the very last. Yes. So Archie just pulled this watch up. This is one of my favorite watches at all. That is the Quattro, which means it has 4 mainspring barrels, a jumping hour, and yeah, and just a minute display. Beautiful finishing on that movement. Geneva Seal standards. I think it's a very unusual watch for Chopard. I think it's absolutely beautiful with the enamel dial. And Hodinkee recently
Enamel
made a
dial too, eh?
yeah, it's Grand Feu enamel. Hodinkee made a very interesting comparison because Chopard made a very similar watch, not with 4 mainspring barrels. Actually, I have the article in the back.
Sorry.
So yeah, here we have the Chanel Monsieur, which is a similar concept. With
I had that watch on my wrist, and I love it.
Would you buy it, Bear?
I was considering. It was actually my AD had this watch.
Because Bunny loves Chanel.
Oh yeah, she loves Chanel. I love Chanel too.
Yeah, Chanel makes really some cool watches. I think also the movement is being made by somebody really cool. In my opinion, we had a segment about Leica watches, and I think the movement construction is a little bit similar to that.
You did a
Leica
show
watch.
on this watch. I remember you were doing a
Yeah.
you were doing a show and you talked about this. I'm a big fan of this piece.
So it is. As far as I know, 1 second, yeah.
I would pick this over that Chopard, to be very honest with you. Aesthetics, purely aesthetics.
So apparently Romain Gauthier, who is among the best watchmakers in the world, has his hands in that Chanel Monsieur.
Correct.
Price is also comparable with a Chopard. Personally, I would go for the Chopard. You know that I'm too Teutonic, so probably that more brutal approach versus the very elegant interpretation of the Chanel takes the helm for me. So here are the two in comparison.
I do like jumping our hand.
Yeah, I think it's very cool. Yeah. And it's something different. I mean, I'm very often thinking...
But is it any different to a Meistersinger? Meisterstinger?
Ooh,
Meistersinger,
no,
yes.
No, I don't like that.
But Meistersinger only has an hour hand.
Yeah,
so it doesn't have a minute hand.
Correct.
And, no jumping out. So I'm very often puzzled because I think, okay, round watches...
Cousin Angelic has just give you the title of Teutonic Knight.
Oh shit! Okay, now my trolls have something else to say. Thank you very much, Angelic, for giving them ideas. No.
By the way, thank you for coming on the show at this ungodly hour. What time is it in Germany?
3:30.
Right now is 3:30. Yeah.
3:30.
So just to clarify, the bottom watch pictured.
Yeah.
The large hand is the seconds hand.
No, that is the minute.
No, that's the minutes. That's the minutes. There is no seconds hand.
And
there's no
the
seconds.
The hours rotate around.
No, the hour's the 10. You know where it looks like a date.
You would think it's a date, but that's actually hour.
Oh,
that is.
So the numbers the numbers around the perimeter don't rotate or move.
No.
Those are minutes.
Only the hand.
I see. Okay. And so now next question, the watch above it to the left, that's a jump hour?
That's also a jump hour. You can see the jumping hour here, also at 6.
And
but
then you have
that
a
has
minute?
a second hand.
Yeah.
Jonathan, I wanted to ask you something. You worked in retail with watches before. I heard some things with some of the ultra thin, particularly with Vacheron, with their very ultra thin movements. They actually said that they had to, when the watch went in for service, they often basically the service was to replace the movement. Is that correct?
Yeah. That is correct because the movement plates and the case construction is so slim. So first of all, you can't retouch them because if you shave something off of those thin parts, they are basically unusable. The tolerances are very strict. The watchmakers in the service centers were not able to put them together perfectly, just like their colleagues in Switzerland, which were specialized for those ultra slim. And
So
there,
those
there
ultra
was
slim, I've heard the same thing with JLC. Is that true or
Yeah.
not?
I heard the same about JLC, yes, but I heard the same story in particular about Vacheron. Those ultra slims have a tendency to bend as well, and if the case bends, then the movement, the main plates bend, and then all the tolerances are fucked up. So
So what do you do then?
That's what I'd be afraid
yeah,
of.
put in a new movement. Get the
What does that
get
cost?
well, it's not cheap, and I know that Vacheron is not really charging you the full price on those because that will piss off the clients. So they have a service charge, and they're losing their money on the service. Yeah.
I get one of those and put a 7750 in it and call it a day.
No, because
Well,
it doesn't going to fit. That's like putting a V8 into a motorbike. Where do you shove it? There's no room to shove it.
That was a joke, Arch. I was totally joking.
You know,
That
with
flew
ultra
over
thin,
Archie's head. That flew over Archie's head.
with ultra thin, isn't quartz the answer to ultra thin?
Yeah,
Well-
but that's not achievement.
Yeah, that's kind of cheating.
Well, it partly is because with those ultra slim quartz watches, you also need a mechanical part to drive the hands, unless you have a digital display. So there is a kind of mechanics. So it's also difficult and hard, but not as hard as a fully mechanical watch with a proper escapement and a proper mainspring. And those are the two parts that use up the most space in a traditional watch.
Like my Gucci.
Yeah.
Archie, super chat,
Beautiful.
big boy.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We got another super chat here. Frank V, $2. Arch, thoughts on the Breitling 100th anniversary? That was the gold ones that I think we had up.
No, Archie, calm down. Not 100th anniversary. Read the super chats exactly as they are.
Arch, thought on the new Breitling 140th anniversary.
Thank you, Archie.
Pull it up, Arch. Pull it
Now,
up.
these were the watches we had on the screen before.
Mm-hmm.
3 limited editions. Jonathan, we got 3 members here. Who would you assign what to? You're going to give one to me. You're going to give one to Mike. You're going to give. I tell you now, I'll take the middle one. Bear can have the one with the moon.
You just said Jonathan to assign it. And then you tell him what you're going to take. That doesn't work like that, big boy.
Well, that is the Archie luxury way of distributing watches. So Archie, you choose the one in the middle.
I want the
Yes.
one in the middle.
Yeah, I want the one
Okay,
in the middle
fight.
too.
Fight that out now, guys. I'm taking the one
Okay,
on the left.
I will. Okay, I'll win. I'll take the one with the moon phase.
That's in the middle, Archie. They both
Yeah.
have
We've also.
Oh, sorry. I'll take the big chunky. The big chunky can be friends with my JLC, Bear.
There you go, Archie. That's
There
your
you go.
style. Exactly.
Archie could start a whole new movement. The big and chunky watch club.
Actually,
The hockey puck. The hockey puck. The Society for
They all-
hockey puck watches.
It's not the Society for Hockey
They
Puck
all have
Watches.
moon
It's a
phases,
Society
by the
for
way. Thank
Ugly
you, Patel.
Watches, Archie.
Oh, okay.
So
Very cool.
what people have to know, those are all perpetual calendars based on Breitling's own movement. So let's guess how much they cost.
Probably they're around
80? 80?
55, 60 US.
Mikey?
What brand are they again?
Breitling.
Breitling.
Breitling? I would say between 30 and 50.
I think there are 60,000 Swiss francs as far as I know. 59 So
Ding, ding,
Bear.
ding, ding, ding. The bear
Yeah,
wins.
Bear was right. Yes.
Actually, want to double
Yep,
check.
you
59,000
Swiss.
US, 55,000 Swiss.
Actually, 60 US, 59.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
And
Angelic
Marcelo
says
joined
society.
Stream.
Hey, how you guys doing? I
Hey,
think it's a disaster. I already suffer from Breitling. I don't want to others to suffer as well.
Why are
You're
you so
just trying to get one of those.
Marcelo, why are you so angry? I wanted to ask you that.
Yeah, I mean, I got
Calm
businesses.
down, big. You listen.
Yeah, I know.
You're too old for that shit, man. You're gonna have a heart attack.
I know.
Ah,
It was this kind of days, you know.
I watched it
Hey,
on
we
the Rodent 100 channel, and like, holy shit, man, there was an explosion. We have another
Here we
super
go. We got
chat, Archibald.
Rodent 3, $5, 7 kilometers per hour over the limit on a 100 per hour divided motorway was $250. 18 kilometers per hour over was $400. Holy
shit.
shit.
Yeah, I think Jin is talking about experience, so he tested that out in person, as far as I know.
Holy shit, 18 kilometers over. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
You know what's crazy? They start in America. They use facial recognition. I've known two people who let their girlfriends drive their cars, and both of them ran red lights, and they got their pictures taken, and the cars are registered to my friends, not these women, but the women got the tickets in the mail.
Huh.
Go figure. Like they went up and got identified by AI and fucking facial recognition, and the tickets went directly to them. You know, it didn't go to the car like you'd think it would. That's fucking scary
In
shit.
Queens, yeah, I gotta tell you, it's pretty
I
fucking
really like that
expensive.
Chanel watch.
So
Okie
I have this friend who is French, and he used to work for Hermes, and
Yes.
so he was on the Autobahn pretty often, and he was caught with 180 in an 80 kilometer zone.
Shit.
Yeah, and he asked me what to do, and I have another friend who is only driving AMG Mercedes. And when you have an AMG, as far as I know, they are usually limited to 300 or 290 or something like that. And then you buy a special package to unlock your AMG to full capacity.
Wow.
And so you're then getting a kind of race car driver education. And the highlight is an attorney who is giving lectures and presents himself, and he represents all the big guys in terms of speed violations. So I gave my friend the name of the attorney, and then the court case happened. And what happened was the judge was a young lady, and my friend, who is like I said, French, he charmed her, and he got away, I think, with €1,000, which is an absolute bargain, because usually you're losing your license for at least half a year. And the fines for this kind of violation is absolutely crazy here.
Wow,
so he got away with his charm, and then he called me. He called me when the fine was announced, and he said, "Higgins, do you think that I should ask her for the number and date her?" And I said, "Olivier, just stay away from that woman. You've been lucky once. Don't push your luck again."
Exactly.
Because he has a tendency then to piss off the women that he's dating. So I didn't advise to do that.
French can be very
we've got a
charming.
super chat there.
Super chat. Where have you been?
We got a super chat from Rodent 5
What do you mean
$5. Rodent 3, $5. Bear bought Bunny a J12, which is one of the iconic ladies' watches. Also a ball on blue.
That's right.
Great
Ballon.
choices. True enthusiasts know what ladies like.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for noticing that, Jen. Yes, she loves her J12 for sure. It looks great on her. That's, I think, her favorite piece. Cartier Ballon Bleu is also her favorite. She's got some nice pieces. She's got some Rolex. She's got some Tudor. Yeah, she loves watches. She has about I think about 15, 20 pieces, and she changes them on a regular basis.
Well, Bert, could you reveal to us in list what is her top 3 favorite from her collection?
From Rolex, she has the nice Datejust two-tone. She's got the OP 34 millimeter blue dial, OP 31 millimeter Tiffany blue.
Wow, beautiful.
J12 Cartier pink one from the pink Cartier Carrera that was promoted in Barbie movie. She's got the what's it
I
called?
know, but Bert, the top 3 that I don't know
her
if
top
we can say.
three.
Yeah.
You know what? I think it is the J12, Cartier Ballon Bleu, and I would say probably the Rolex Tiffany.
Wow. Nice.
Hey, Bear, earlier we were talking about the OP41. Did you like the coral dial?
Yeah.
That was the dial that I think I liked the most out of those.
It's actually very cool. Yeah, very cool. I'm gonna be honest with you. For me, least favorite is the Celebration dial. I despise that watch. I hate it so much. I really do.
We got a super chat here from Patel Philippe, $5. Which bracelet looks better after 20 years? Rolex 1803 or Audemars Pig Wet? Pig Wet Royal Oak.
I think he's addressing
Jonathan
me.
might be the expert in
Yeah,
that. What
he's
do you
addressing
think?
me with that question because I'm on the record. I've seen so many Royal Oak bracelets that have been worn out to a terrible
You're talking
state.
steel or gold?
Well, in particular, the gold ones are really difficult, and AP owners tend not to clean their bracelets. So the first time they see an ultrasonic, it's time to get a new one. So I've seen some horrible Royal Oak bracelets in gold and also steel gold, because then the links in gold are wearing out. But the Rolex 1803 is also a candidate for awfully stretched bracelets where they look then like accordions. So I would say that in that comparison, the 1803 is still worse than the AP. The AP at least is solid, but it's very slim, and the pinions or the screws are wearing out very easily.
And we've got another super chat from Patel Philippe, $5. Higgins, please tell Bear the high horology Daytona story.
Oh no. Yeah.
High horology Daytona.
Yeah, I have that pet peeve with a guy who collects watches and makes spreadsheets from his collection. So in my opinion, he's not really a collector. He's an investor.
Okay.
And he was on a channel, I won't name the channel, and they were talking about high horology pieces.
Okay.
And he was on the panel and said, they were then talking about how rare a Platona is and everything like that. And he said, well, certainly a Platona is a high horology piece. And that was my first time that I hopped on that channel to ask them if they're totally nuts. And
Now you made me curious. What channel was this on?
no.
It's not mine.
I'm not
It's
naming
not
names.
mine. It's
I'm
not
not
mine.
naming it.
It's
not,
not
yeah,
me.
not
Basically,
Marcelo's.
the claim.
You know, Marcelo will spruik his Daytonas, his Platona and lemon to death, but the high horology he doesn't touch because he knows that I'm listening to him. So
Yeah,
Of course, of course.
he wouldn't do that. So yeah,
Well, he knows. We are all fanboys, but we know that's not high horology.
yeah,
Of
people
course.
confuse rareness with high horology sometimes, and that was one of the.
Look. Also now we have been one of the few that have a Rolex with a display back. I can also say that the display back is beautiful, but it's not even near a Geneva Seal. You know, it's more like a little bit better than the Omega
It's a
display
machine.
back.
It's a machine movement. Well, it's not
Yeah,
even
yeah.
handmade movement.
But it's better than the Omega display back. This I definitely can tell you. It's a better finish, but it's not near a higher quality and finish. No.
Now, guys, we're getting ready for the show here. We've got to end the poll. Should Bear get a second Patek? Yes, no, and hey, boo. Yes wins at 44%. There you go,
Nice.
Bear. You've got the confidence of the stream.
I didn't get the beginning of the show because I just woke up and heard that you guys are talking about.
And by the way, for you, Jonathan, you talked last night about the mini rotor that usually need to be thicker because it's not that efficient. But also they actually do a thinner rotor that is actually from platinum.
Yeah, but
so platinum actually work better, I guess.
Of course, because platinum has double of the density of gold.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the Extra Finissimo actually is famous of using that kind of mini rotor in platinum.
Nice.
Guys, we've got Angelic Slayer throwing us a super chat, $8. Awesome show. So happy to hear Bear and Higgy and Marcelo and Archie, of course. Angelic, very kind words. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Angelic.
Thank you, cousin Angelic. We love you, man.
Yeah, thank
very
you,
much appreciated.
I'm sorry, Angelic. Yesterday I was widely getting crazy, but you know, that
Extra
was the day.
finissimo. Extra finissimo.
Marcelo,
you were not even drunk on that Rodent 100 that I watched. You were actually just cooking. You were doing your sticky cooking thing. You know, looked like a professional chef that you are. But you lost your mind. You literally lost. I'm like, what the heck? Something triggered you, boy. Something triggered you.
Yes.
Come on. Come on.
So
you know, we all have our times, you know.
True. That's true. That's true.
Archie, I would like to bore your audience with Lange now that Marcelo mentioned platinum rotors. In my opinion, Lange has the most beautiful. It's not a micro rotor; it's called a 3/4 rotor because it's in between a micro rotor and a standard rotor. And
Hey, very quickly, what's the name of that perpetual calendar that doesn't? It's almost a perpetual calendar. It doesn't do leap years, but it's better than an annual calendar. What is that?
You mean the Breitling? Yeah.
Yes.
I can't give you that.
Oh my goodness! I'm sorry, I have to interrupt. There is a super chat that corrects all the mistakes for tonight.
Oh, Angelic Slayer, $3, and Mike, sorry man, $3. Angelic Slayer.
He includes you, Mike. He forgot to put your name in original super chat.
How dare you, Angelic?
Oh, okay. Oh,
dare you.
thank you, Angelic. Right on, brother.
We have another super chatter.
Archie.
Oh, we got a big super chat. Rodent 3.0.
Holy shit.
$50. Been a while since I've been on. Buy yourself something decent from Dan Murphy's. I recommend a Mornington Pinay or something from Clon Aquila. Cheers. Rodent 3.0.
Thank
Oh,
you,
Patel.
thank you, Jin. Jin is such a class act, man.
Yeah,
Always was and always will be.
thank you very much. And the Dan Murphy, that is one of the first things that I learned from Archie. Dan
Yeah.
Murphy in Middle Park, isn't it?
How to buy my booze.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
So Patel Philippe
correct.
is helping us.
Correct.
He was very quick with the Bobby Google. He said it's called a 4-year calendar.
You think he Bobby Googled it or he
Oh,
actually
yeah,
Of course he
calendar. That,
does.
yes.
He
I
knows.
think he knew that. I think you're being
No.
provocative a
He
little
knows
bit now.
shit. He knows shit. Actually, I started a Lange Patek war with him. So we're taking it to the streets now. So
There
just
should be a live show duel between you two.
yeah, that would be funny. Yeah. Just Marcelo, I was pulling up that Lange Matic, which is a perpetual calendar, full perpetual calendar, and here the rotor is made out of gold, I think 22 karat, but then he has the rotor has the additional platinum rim, which is applied with those 5 blue screws. Which is absolutely gorgeous in my opinion.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
That is absolutely
Amazing.
gorgeous.
A beautiful. So those are platinum screws.
I love how Jimmy mentioned Canadians have great people, but doesn't remember Bear. All right, Jimmy, I'll remember this. I'll remember this, Jimmy.
By the way, the history of this movement is the movement designer made this movement in his spare time, in his free time. And he was so proud to present it to Günther Blümlein, who was the boss at Lange and Söhne back then. And Günther Blümlein immediately decided to run a production of this movement.
Beautiful stuff. Guys, this is the show for today.
So
I want to say
if it's a 4-year calendar, we're just talking that it doesn't recognize the leap years, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
It's easier to set. Actually, my watchmaker told me a story that he had that one of his friends got a client who had an IWC calendar, and the IWC has this year indicator, and so the watch was set in a safe for 15-20 years.
Yes.
So the year was maybe 1980 or something like that.
Ooh.
And then he asked the watchmaker what to do, and the watchmaker had the genius idea to put it on a lathe, and he totally ruined the perpetual calendar then, or the gear trainer of this module. So it had to go to IWC. But sometimes I'm wondering what kind of watchmakers they are to have those ideas.
Higgy, what is the most economic, or rather cheapest, perpetual calendar?
Well, I think it is. What is the brand of Tim's dentist? So when we're talking about Swiss made.
I'm not talking. Yeah, we're not going to talk Chinese shit and all that.
No, not Chinese. It's still Swiss. Yeah, it's still
like
Swiss.
a real watch.
What is the name? Damn, it's a cheap Swiss brand, and they have a perpetual calendar below 10,000.
Could it be Longines, maybe?
No, it's not. It's not Longines. No, it is a double name. It's like a family name. Sorry, it's almost 4 o'clock. Frédéric Constant.
Frédéric Constant. Okay.
Oh yes, Frédéric Constant. Yeah, owned by
Thank you,
Citizen.
Richard. By the way, Richard helping us in the chat. Thank you.
Yeah, I've had a Biden moment here. Yeah, Frédéric Constant, but also JLC and Montblanc were racing for cheap perpetual calendars, and you can get
Montblanc did have one. Montblanc had one. I know
yeah.
Montblanc.
Yeah.
Montblanc had one,
and that was a price breaker back then. I think with around.
What did they go for the Mont Blanc ones?
I think they were about 20,000.
Yeah, below 20,000. The target was always below 20,000. JLC, the boss at Montblanc was the boss of JLC, and he, as far as I remember, he made that below $20,000 perpetual calendar. Then he came to Montblanc and did the same with Montblanc. I remember that. In my opinion, one of the best bargains, but this is a very personal thing, is the Blancpain perpetual calendar in steel, the old one. I think that is 33 or 34. I remember when they introduced this perpetual calendar, I was dreaming about owning this particular watch, and now you can get it for like $6,000-7,000 on the used market.
Oh wow!
Yeah, but it's small. It's small by today's standard. Back then, nobody complained about the 34mm watch being undersized or lady-sized.
Archie, we have another super chat. This time it is from Frank V.
Frank V, $5. Mike, hook to up with some of that Joe Biden strand you smoking. Hook me up with some of that. Mike, hook up with some of that Joe Biden strand you smoking.
Yeah,
Frank
we got the same connection, but
I gotta tell you, you know what?
I'm not giving it up. It's that's top security clearance for my eyes only kind of thing.
Exactly, Mikey.
If I told you,
You
I'd
and,
have to kill you. If I told you, I'd
Bear,
have to kill
I
you.
gotta tell you, Bear, seriously. Mikey's advice on the chainsaw and my whippersnipper fucking works. The guy, honestly, genius. He's a genius, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Don't discard the Mikey, okay? He said, I had a chainsaw and a whippersnipper, hadn't started in over 2 years. It started instantly following Mike's advice.
He knows shit, man.
I have this root drill, so the next time I'm using that, I will keep Mikey's advice in mind.
Well, what the tip was basically, Higgy, when you're priming it, because it's a 2-stroke engine, don't flood it. Like the actual instructions said, press it 10 times. And what Mikey said was press it until you can hear the fuel start to suck, then stop.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I did wrong. And Mikey's
it was hilarious and entertaining.
The
epic
how-to video, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Guys, I want to thank everybody who super chatted today. Let's go through this list. We had Ali Reza, Rick Foss, Rich Mitch, Patel Philippe, Basil's Beazles, Madman. Madman makes a good point. Happy birthday to Toyota Mo. Toyota Mo, we wish you all the best.
Oh,
Patel,
happy birthday to the medium legend. I did not know. That was at the beginning of the show. I missed it. Happy birthday to a medium legend, one of the best and nicest guys in the Archiverse. We love you, man.
And Archie, sorry, he also mentions Ryan Joffrey. And may I add, happy birthday to my very good friend, old friend Pablo, who is living in Chile. It's his birthday as well.
Very nice. Happy birthday to Ryan Joffrey and to Pablo. Archie, let's sing. Let's sing, Archie.
Happy birthday to Pablo and Jeffrey and happy birthday to Toyota Mo, Pablo and Jeffrey. Happy birthday, hip hip hooray!
Hip hip hooray!
I'm gonna clip that and send it over to him. We'll make him very happy.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Archie.
Patel Philippe, Little Dave, Rich Mitch, Mr. Buck, Ryan Jeffrey, Patel Philippe, Little Dave, Patel Philippe, Madman, Patel Philippe, Malik Diamond, Madman, Baron Mekos, Patel Philippe, Mike the Mistake, Patel Philippe, Humble Pine, Patel Philippe, Pavel, Spinnaker, Patel Philippe, GB, Patel Philippe, Rodent 3, Patel Philippe, Frank V, Rodent 3, Rodent 3.0, Patel Philippe, Angelic Slayer again, a big one from Rodent 3.0, another one from Patel Philippe, Frank V, and finally Rodent 3.0, $5. Higgy, I will be in Kitzbühel for a few weeks over winter if you ever make it down there.
Try that again, Archie. Try.
I'll
Let's
keep
see if
that
you
in
can
mind,
get it.
Rod and Jin. It would be my pleasure to meet you.
Kitzbühel.
It's called Kitzbühel. Kitzbühel.
Kitzbühel. There we go. Guys, that's the show for today. I want to thank you, Bear, for coming on.
My
It
pleasure.
really means a lot to me. And I also want to say today's link is going to Mookie. No hard feelings, boo. I was just having some fun with all you guys. JJ's a cool guy. Love him. I think I made a lot of money for JJ. And Toyota Mo, thank you so much and happy birthday. Happy birthday to all the other people as well. We will be back tomorrow. Thank you and God bless. God bless. I'm going to run a quick outro. See you later.